All right, guys. Hey, yeah, this is Nick Slowpool, and we are about to go live here with the Slay Team episode 7. So yeah, just bear with us, and we'll be starting in just a minute. All right, and we are live right now with the Slay Team episode 7. It does have a title. The title will have to wait until later because it will ruin the surprise. Well, ha 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 ha.
It's too meta.
It's too meta. I can't let it go. It's too meta. Anyways, we're going to just do a round robin introduction. My name is... Alright, I'm not going to start with myself. You all know who I am. We'll start with Val. This is Val's channel.
Oh my god, hi. So, welcome everyone. This is my channel. My name is Valdrianth. I will be bringing to you Ryu. She is an Aasimar Shadow Monk Celestial Sorcerer, but she's a person and you can't tell her otherwise. If you, and just as a reminder, kind of in general, this is a viewer affected game. So if you're in chat and you wish to affect this game, you can drop some bits and some subs, and we can either roll wild magic surges, or you give nat 1s or nat 20s to the cast or the crew, which is the GM. On top of that, there is a sub goal up there, and that's for if we get 2 more subs by like next Saturday, we're gonna have a cosplay stream with our other group. Sorry, I need coffee as well. So yeah, that's me. That's my character. Take it away. Let's go to Alan, since he is our guest this time around.
We're gonna do Alan. Alan is our guest player today because Jacob is currently indisposed, being a loser normal person who has to work overtime.
Hi, I'm Alan. I'm playing Ilaris, a Wood Elf Barbarian, and I have no idea what the hell's going on, so it's great.
It's great. We will do a recap, so don't worry. All right, Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I am playing Victor, the Shadow Sorcerer, and all he knows is that he's going to get the power of a god soon. That's really it. That's all he cares about. He's going to steal the power of a god. He assumes he gets to keep it. He doesn't care for people.
And last but not least, we have Jamie.
I'm playing Yalesh, and he is he's kind of like a lovable coward who tries to protect his friends, but he owes a favor to somebody really powerful, and because he's a warlock, so he always has that in the back of his head too.
All right.
He's also a snake guy.
Yes.
Might be
also a snake eye. Just FYI.
Yeah, he's got like snake eyes. So watch out.
It's okay. I understand. It's allergy season. All right. So to recap, last session, the group with a substitute Yalesh, played by yours truly. Hey, sweet. Perfect, thank you.
Duties.
Yeah, wifely duties. Bringing me coffee, delicious coffee. Anyways, so last session, the party encountered a shadow hag in a forest. Where is that? Anyways, let's pull up on my map here. My memory's a little fuzzy. It's been a long time since we played. Scroll. South of the small village of Kurth, where you guys escaped from the shark people. The Shadow Hag, despite your suspicions, decided to help you by providing you information the whereabouts of the Green Hag who orchestrated the entire plot to steal Talos' power, and to give you an item that you hope will regain the powers and then be able to release it back to Talos, or as Dr. Price probably hopes, to take it for himself. In any case, after being sort of ejected forcibly from the forest, you know you need to head north up to the Broken Candle Monastery, a very, very old monastery that has been left abandoned for many decades. And we will pick it up after you guys have skirted the town of Kurth and are within sight of the Broken Candle Monastery, which lies just, you can see the crumbling spires of the tower lying just over the small foothills before you.
So we're walking.
So you're walking.
All right.
So, do we see anything else other than the monastery, like a person, maybe?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Just asking. I know. Don't worry. I have this planned. I'm only half making it up as I go along.
Which is probably about twice as prepared as most people who play.
Yeah.
It's all about 1% preparation, 1% perspiration, and 98% making shit up as we go along.
So as we like see this monastery, like Rio's gonna get like exceedingly a little bit uncomfortable. Like she's just like physically a little bit more stiff than normal. Like she like clearly like she has not had good her past life with monks has not always been the greatest. So she's just not comfortable right now, and she's kind of hanging back just in case she gets to run away.
Not a bad
We should
idea.
probably move kind of slow so that we can get through here without stirring up any trouble, and maybe get up to the front door without anyone noticing.
That's not a bad idea. So you guys want to try the stealthy approach?
Sure, I can cast Pass Without Trace, and we can all just be as stealthy as fuck.
Okay.
All right.
Dog.
So as you guys stealthily approach the monastery, you see a large quote for a wood elf, kind of patrolling the outskirts of the monastery, just beyond its mostly desiccated stone walls.
Get down. I see a jacked wood elf over there.
He's huge.
He is ripped.
He's
Oh my gosh.
Adonis DNA
I'm going to
tiger
need to
blood.
dissect him to find out what sort of hormonal thing he's got going on. I think it's too much testosterone. So.
A diet.
See if we can manipulate him first, and then maybe you dissect him later.
Yes, clearly this wood elf
Yep.
has subsided on a diet of nothing but high protein and horse testosterone.
Oh god.
Gosh.
In any case, if you just want to roll a quick perception check for me, for Alaris, just to see if he notices them approaching. It's not a nat 20, I don't think.
Nope.
No.
Should we just roll combine stealth because we only get +10? So
Yeah. Well, if whoever's leading the pass without trace, just roll it at advantage.
okay. Well, no, it gives me a 10.
Oh yeah. We'll give you the +10, so I'm gonna say with that nat 20. So
I don't think you see me.
so he pretty much just like
where'd you go?
walks past you.
As this elf walks past me, this jacked elf walks past me, I'm gonna notice that he's a little bit too jacked to be a monk. And I'm going to like pick up a small rock and like throw it at him to get his attention.
Just
You're going to need a bigger rock than that to knock him out.
I don't want to knock him out yet.
I'm not gonna make you roll for a hit because you're just like throwing a pebble at him, and it's close enough. So, anyways, Alaris notices a getting hit in the back by a small pebble, and as you turn, you see a very strange, shiny, obviously human, a very obviously not snake person, and a creepy Victorian doctor.
And you can't forget our gnome.
You still have your gnome?
He's
Yeah, he
asleep.
didn't just. He's sleeping. He's sleeping apparently on Yalesh's shoulder. Like
Okay.
he's just a pet at
Okay.
the moment.
He's in my bag.
His
like,
feet are
head
just
sticking out,
his
kinda
feet are
like-
just sticking out of the bag. You have like a baby carrier.
Yeah. Perfect. He's tired from drinking all the poison.
We had to test some berries along the road.
You had him licking a lot of stuff.
He does it of his own free will.
Like we
Anyway.
asked him, and he totally just.
The real question is, was
consents.
it one of the substances that knocked him out, or was it a combination of all of them that
Yes.
built up? And
I don't know.
Yes.
So as like this guy turns to me, I just kind of like hold up my hand, and I just give like a small wave, and I'm like, "Hey,
Can I help you?
maybe."
You know anything about creepy monastery over there?
So, if I may interject, Alaris, the whole reason you are out here in the first place is
Is there a
to.
reason?
Pardon?
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is a reason. The whole reason you're out here is basically to stop people from going into this monastery, because pretty much everyone who's been, all the people have been like, cool, old monastery, I'm going to explore. There's just like horrible screams and then nothing else, and people are just like, let's just not let people go there.
Okay.
Your tribe is like, I just don't want them sending the army in here because then they'll just blame us. So just make sure stupid people just don't go in there.
All right.
enter stupid people.
Enter stage left. Hello, we would like to go into this cursed monastery.
You threw a rock at me.
Well, you didn't see me when you walked by, which I don't blame you. It's very hard to see me unless I want you to.
I told her not to. She did it anyway.
I told her to use a bigger rock.
I don't like touching people unless I'm going to kill them. So
Oh, that's good. I don't like being
haven't.
touched.
Oh well, we might get along quite well. So yeah, we're like here to get inside this monastery to stop some sort of hag or something. I don't know. We're getting paid apparently.
And I'm like here to like not let you inside this monastery. So bye.
But what are you getting? What are you getting paid, my friend? to stop the us. slave
Pay.
team.
Pay. What do you mean? Like
Or is
Like
this just
food.
innately your job?
I just.
Oh.
It just looked like a good idea to stop people because like they scream a lot when they go in.
Oh.
Ah, well, you see, that's where
good to
you're in
know.
luck because I don't scream at things, but things do tend to scream around me. So I'll go in and I will settle the problem, and then no one will ever scream in there again.
Yes, we're here to
Mm,
solve the problems of the screaming.
Do you know what the problem is?
He's an exorcist, and this place is haunted. I'm gonna lie.
What? Give me a second here. I don't know. What even opposes a deception? Is it an insight?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
inside.
I think it's
Typically, yes.
insight. Just roll an insight on that one. Exorcist! Excellent! Now they will stop this haunted monastery. Yes, you 100% buy that.
Oh. When there's an what? An
It's like-
exorcism.
Yeah, it's like when there's ghosts and you want them gone, you call us.
Oh. Okay.
And
like-
while I'm in there,
You're
would you
raven.
like me to take a look at your head to find out what is slowing down the cognitive process?
He just gives you like a blank stare. Just blank stare. What?
I feel
What?
like this is going to be the easiest thing we've ever done is sneak past this guy.
Wow, he does
We're
have
not
a
gonna
9
sneak-
intelligence,
Look.
though.
Do you mind if I
Um,
like come in with you? Cause like I've never actually been inside.
Are
I
you
don't
are you
know
good
at
at
all.
fighting things? Or are you good at like being in front of things that are fighting us so that we don't die?
Maybe.
Cool.
Are
can
you
come.
good at distracting things while I run away?
No.
We're gonna have a problem.
I'll pull out a healing potion and I'll say you can take this in case we run into an extra scary ghost. It might look like a green old lady or like an old really nasty looking old lady, but it's a ghost, trust me.
Are you
And it
sure?
might bleed when I cut it, but it's ectoplasm.
These ghosts these days are using all kinds of stuff.
Damn it.
It's we can't keep up with the ghost technology.
That makes sense. Yeah, there's always new stuff. I don't know what's going on.
All right.
So yeah, I gave you a healing potion, my friend.
Cool. Sure.
So you've been essentially bribed into the party with the cost of the healing potion, and also just it just seems like a good idea. Sure, why not? You don't know any better. You were dropped on your head too much as a child.
I will tell him that there will be a feast later. We're gonna cook up some grub.
It's totally
later,
worth it. There's gonna be like pelts and beef jerky and shiny stones.
I pull out a dead squirrel and I hand it to the widow.
That's
like,
right.
here.
You still have that. It's starting to smell now. It's been a few days.
Like-
Please tell me that was the last one.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, it's part of the feast. It's
Do you eat dead squirrel? This is like rotting.
Is he gonna
well. I mean, if you add some salt to it and boil the water again, boil it again, it should be fine.
boil it again? Double boiled, everybody.
Or deep fry it. Have you ever tried like deep fried? Like, have you ever like battered an entire squirrel in breadcrumbs and then put it in a steaming hot pot of oil?
Okay, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah, here you go. And I just like put it in his hands.
I just like hold it like.
All right. So back to the task at hand.
The squirrel.
The camera shifts. Looming monastery, lightning in the background, heavy organ music.
Feeling very at home here.
Ba, ba, ba. All right. You suspect that even when the monastery was in use, it was somewhat creepy in design. A quite high Gothic construction, towering, spiky spires, heavy sloped roofs, statues of gargoyles, mostly in states of various disrepair, crumbling, still somewhat perched on the roofs and gutters. The walls themselves are mostly falling apart. Only it seems like the main chapel is still somewhat intact, with the one door hanging off its hinges, and the other door frozen half open in place by encroaching vines.
All right, let's go in.
Definitely looks like a place a creepy villain would live.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this is for sale? Like maybe like pick it up after we're done here.
We can check it out. Once we get paid, we might actually be able to afford it.
I bet the real estate prices on this are probably nothing.
All we gotta do is kill the current owner, and then it's mine.
And then we gentrify the shit out of this place.
We're gonna have to hire a redecorator.
I'm really digging the aesthetic here. I don't want to change too much.
It's a bit of a...
okay.
It is what we call a pet project house. It's a real fixer-upper's dream.
It's on the market in Vancouver for $2 million.
A place this size? That's like $12 million, man. On the market. That's just the house. I'm not talking about the property values. Yeesh.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyways, so what's the plan, guys?
No, I take a look at these doors hanging open, and just turn to our tall wood elf friend and say, "You know this place better. After you."
All right.
He said he's never been in here, right?
No,
He doesn't
I've
remember
never,
that.
I've never been inside. I just walk around it sometimes. So
This is an excellent opportunity for you to learn to be an adventurer. After you.
As we look in the doorway, are there like pews or what does this place look like inside?
Roll
Can
me
you
a
see anything?
perception, please.
Sure. I have
I'm assuming
eyeballs.
most of you have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Snake guy does for show.
Just the human doesn't.
Yeah, just Dr. Price.
No, I
So-
have it.
You have it?
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's a shadow sorcerer.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right. So if you don't have dark vision, you're rolling at disadvantage. Otherwise, it's a normal roll. I don't know what's going on with roll 20 right now, but it's not giving me like information that I need on the highlights. Like normally it says like 16 and they'll go be like, oh, 8 plus like 12 or whatever. And if it rolls a 1, but no, at least it's highlighting the colors.
Just hover over the actual roll itself, like the numbers.
I did, but it's giving me just the HTML code on it.
It's doing the
Oh.
same thing for me. It might be a bug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it could, and it could just need a refresh if you guys have been on for too long.
yeah, whatever. It's
I'm
fine.
getting it.
Mm-hmm.
They might just be updating, quote unquote, updating. Anyways, looks like Dr. Price rolled the highest. Val, you can't see anything. You're like stuck behind everyone else as they like do like the
On
one on top of
purpose.
the
I
other.
am just behind everyone else. I don't care. Like, I'm at a monastery. I'm having a couple of like non-flashbacks. I'm just not like this isn't my jam.
Yelesh and Ilaris, you just see like fallen pieces of roof landed over crushed pews, just a heavy layer of dust. A couple skeletons, which is always pleasant. Dr. Price, you see everything, all of this, and you also see near the back, just out of sight, a small orb of light, sort of just hovering in the air, bouncing, and then just goes out of sight, and that's the last. You lose track of it soon after that.
Well, I think the obvious thing to do here is follow the orb of light, and I just take off after it.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to summon a great sword in my hands before I go in.
All right. So you go after it.
I'm going to follow my dearly
I'm
departed.
gonna exchange looks with the elf and like they're running. Should we go too?
I thought they told me to go first. I'm
Oh,
really
okay.
confused.
I am
well,
too.
well, Dr.
Don't-
Price already left without you.
I saw something shiny.
Came up with a
All
plan.
right,
and immediately
I'm going to follow suit as well since my friend and the creepy doctor decided to go in.
Yep, going in.
Andy, can you just roll me a quick dexterity?
Oh, that's
So as you enter the main chapel, you start heading towards the light, and then trip. Your foot kind of slips through the rotting panels of the floor. You kind of stumble a bit and crash into a pew and make a little bit of a racket. It could have been worse. And it kind of just breaks that silence and just makes everything seem more quiet. And for a minute, you all just stand there waiting for something to happen. Kind of breathe a collective sigh of relief as it seems you went unnoticed. And
okay. Maybe a little bit of a fixer-up.
And just before you head back in pursuit of the glowing sphere, it starts heading your way. You see a green flaming orb with two bright points of red in the middle as it starts screaming as it
Screaming.
speeds towards you.
Oh, that was unexpected.
Let me just
Get
pull
down.
this. 1 second. You guys are all nicely clumped together, aren't you?
I wouldn't say clumped together. Like, Homeboy ran in, and Ryu is cautiously following behind.
You're
because,
probably
again,
all within a 20-foot radius, aren't you?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
20 feet.
Please roll
Yeah,
dexterity.
I'm next to Victor.
Dexterity save or just a check?
Dexterity saves.
All
Oh,
right.
that's good. That's really good.
Okay, that one turned out much better.
We all rolled all right.
Well,
for most of
Alan.
us.
Wait, hold up. Do I have advantage on this, don't I?
Yeah, you do because you're a barbarian.
I do. Danger
yes, you
sense,
do have
yes.
advantage on it. So you,
14.
14. Let me just check right here.
If it's something you can see, which I think it's the thing running towards us, so I probably can see it.
Yeah, the screaming ball of light was probably noticeable by
Oh,
everyone.
14 does make it, actually. So, Dr. Price, you are the only person who will take full damage from this.
I rolled a 20.
Oh,
That
sorry,
9
that was for
for
your other one. Sorry.
Don't
So
skip me
everyone does make the save. You're right. So as you see this flaming skull screaming towards you, quite literally, it stops and screams arcane words as you see a giant glowing ball of fire speed towards you.
Wow.
Okay. Fire coming towards me.
Fire coming towards you. The fireball explodes in the middle of your group as you all dive for cover behind queues and such. You're all pretty well saved from the brunt of the blast. Your hair and clothes somewhat scorched, but you all walk away with just 9 points of fire damage from that.
Okay.
I need
I'm
you all
going
to
to
roll initiative.
Oh.
as a reaction to that, can I cast a spell that's a reaction spell?
Like shield or something?
Absorb elements. I'm gonna try and absorb some of that fire and use it
Oh.
on my next sword strike.
You can absolutely do that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll
initiative?
soak up some of that and then initiative. Oh, it didn't link the spell, did it?
It doesn't matter. I think I remember what it does.
Basically, it cuts the damage in half, and then on my next attack, I get 1d6 fire damage. My sword.
So if you took 9 points of damage, it'd be 4 damage, right?
I think so.
So
Yeah.
you took 4 fire damage. You have to add 1d6 fire damage to your next roll.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we have.
I need to roll initiative.
Well,
we
that's
have
what you get for reacting.
Alaris,
I'm
Price,
too busy casting spells.
Yep.
Ryu,
I need to mark that
Lush.
spell slot.
Flaming Skull. All right, which brings us to Elaris. You are first in line.
So, ow, that hurt. That'll make him rage because that was mean. That's when that happens, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna run up to the flaming skull. He has 45 movement speed, so that
It
should be
definitely
pretty much
makes
good
that
enough.
one. Yeah.
He's a little fast little fucker. And he's gonna hit it with his greatsword.
Already.
Oh wait, I need to add rage damage to this.
Great sword buddies. We can be great sword buddies.
We're not buddies.
Well, we will be when I cast Charm Person on you and make you be my friend.
Wait, does that roll to attack? Yeah, it was roll to attack. Okay. I don't
That was your attack. 13.
know. So
Tiger
good.
Lash makes friends.
Oh wait, I could have rolled with advantage, but I didn't.
Well, it still
I've
counts.
never played a
You
I've never
are-
played a barbarian.
You are rolling with advantage that way. So it'd be a 13 and a 9. Which does hit.
Oh, that does. Okay. How do I roll damage with this?
You click on the great sword button below
In the chat.
in the chat window.
Oh, okay. Okay. Different layout than I'm used to.
So
There
you
you go.
hit him for 11 slashing damage. All right.
And then I can hit him again, because extra attack.
You sure can. So that
That
definitely
hits.
hits.
I think that hits.
For another slashing, 11 slashing. So that's 22 damage. All right.
And that's it.
Nice.
All right. So that brings us to Dr. Price. No, I think you're muted, my
Muted.
friend.
Sorry, dogs are barking. So it's a flaming skull.
Yes.
So logically, fire probably not the best element to use against that. So let's try Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
All
All right. You
Not
fire
a whole lot of damage, but
you
it
fire-
will be slower.
a ray of frost at the flaming skull, and it kind of just hits him and dissipates.
Okay, note everyone, ice is not really effective against this thing. I'm going to be hiding underneath the pew now. Good luck to you.
So Dr. Price fires his ray of frost and realizes that there's absolutely nothing, and decides discretion is the better part of valor. Which brings us to Ryu.
Cool. Ryu, like, dust off the flames for a hot second, and she's gonna look at this skull, and she's gonna she's going to notices that the magic didn't quite work, so she's going to try and something else, and she's gonna run up, and she's going to pull out her magical +1 quarterstaff.
Okay.
And she's going to swing at it.
Well,
20.
but it's highlighted gray. Does that mean you roll a 1?
No. It just means like it's a flat
Oh, okay.
or something. Yeah, no. It would be 1 if I rolled a 1.
It would be red if
Because
you
you're
roll a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then some for 12.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna bonus action just, another unarmed strike it.
Okay.
14.
That hits
5.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
As you land your blows on this skull, you basically finish it up with a series of punches, kicks, knees, and elbows, and whatever other brutal unarmed strikes you want, as the flaming skull essentially crumbles into broken pieces onto the floor, the flames snuffing out.
I look over my soldier and it's like, it's dead, let's go.
Well, technically, it was dead before you.
He's not-
I also need to take a moment to use a healing kit on myself, so I get back a little bit of health.
He's not wrong.
While I got this out, does anybody else need healing? Because I can use this on each of you once per day.
I'm okay.
I'm okay
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
I'll only allow
once
you to
you
touch
are
me when I'm
healed.
dying.
How long does it take you to use the healing kit?
I think it's like an action.
Oh, just an action? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So you heal. Is everyone else ready to continue?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm looking
so...
over in the direction this thing came from.
Alright.
I'm gonna let people go ahead of me because, again, I don't want to, I don't like this place.
Especially when it's filled with flaming, screaming, undead skulls.
I mean, I don't give a shit about that. I just don't like monasteries.
Alright.
Do I know anything about the flaming, screaming undead skull?
I would like you to roll me an Arcana check, please.
Okay, this is what I'm supposed to be good at, so of course it's an 8.
What do you... If anyone else has magical knowledge, they're welcome to roll an Arcana
Oh.
check.
All right.
Because so far it's like, this is just not normal.
Ah! Well,
Oh.
Jammy. Well, Dr. Price is like, yes, flaming skulls. They are undead constructs. Now that it's destroyed, we're completely safe. And you're less like, they just come back, right?
What?
Is there a way? Oh, go ahead.
You know that unless you perform some certain actions with the remains, that a flaming skull will just regenerate, essentially, like a troll.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to burn it.
Here in the religious type, aren't you? You're a priest, right? Looking at weird. That's what the lie was. Remember? Dr.
Oh, yeah.
Price.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
it, I'm gonna say the knowledge on how to destroy it. I'm gonna make that one a difficult religion check.
I don't possess the proficiency there. I can always roll it anyway, but
Always try and roll it anyways.
I have a
okay.
+3.
Oof.
You know what? I am too busy casting false life on myself
Oof.
at a high level because I don't want to die here.
All right.
And it doesn't roll for me. Damn it. All right, let me figure out what I need to roll.
What level are you
1d4.
casting it at?
1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
I'm doing this at 3rd level, so I'm rolling 3.
5
you just
additional
get
hit points
10
for each level above 1.
Oh, okay.
So it's 1d4 plus 14.
Oh, that's right. Okay, thank you.
I'll also go ahead and cast me I can cast it at 1st level.
Okay,
without using
so
a spell slot.
you guys think that burning the skull is probably the best way to stop it from regenerating. Because that's what you do with trolls, right? Makes sense.
So who's going to set it on fire? I can't personally set things on fire, so someone else is going to have to set it on fire.
Oh, I'll just firebolt the pile of ash.
Alright, so you throw
Like,
fire
keep it
at...
together, and I'll firebolt it.
You throw fire at the pile of bone fragments until most of them are charred ashes. And you're kind of just like, alright, that takes care of that problem. You're fairly
Yeah.
confident it's not going to come back.
We are perfectly safe going forward, but all the same, I've infused myself with necromantic energy to make me live longer.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really counterintuitive.
Yeah, how does that work? You're gonna fill yourself with undead energies? Wait, what?
I don't question me. I have absorbed the life from something else. It doesn't really specify itself.
Absorb the life from something that's already dead.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna take this undeath power and put it inside of my living shell. That, because when you add a
I like to
negative
think
to a
it's
positive,
more
it
like
makes
I
more
have,
positive.
I like to think that I've absorbed shadows into myself for extra armor.
So it makes more sense to me rather than like artificial life.
Yeah.
I would feel like if it gave you like a necromantic.
That's how I flavor it as a shadow sorcerer. Is I have padded myself with shadow,
Yeah.
which is like soft cotton.
Exactly. All right. So continuing forward, if you guys want to delve deeper into the Shattered Monastery,
Of course.
Sure.
I mean, we've already dealt with the only problem.
so as you continue forward into the monastery, you pass basically the altar and the chapel near the back, and around there you see a more intact set of stones descending into a sub-basement of some kind.
Maybe I should go down this time first. Like you said originally.
I'm okay with this.
We believe in you.
That's nice.
Right
Of
behind you.
course, we believe it, and we're all talking to them. We're not insane.
It's like we know. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Spooky
Took cannon
tunnel.
fodder. I'll
Okay.
go down.
I will let you go down, buddy.
All right, so you descend this rather clean staircase, stone staircase. It almost looks like it was been carved more recently than the rest of the building was erected. As it leads you into a what might have been at one point some kind of wine cellar. It is pitch black. There's not even sconces for fire lining the walls. And as you descend deeper and deeper, you feel you've gone far, far below where the monastery is, until the walls start oozing with water, or what you hope is water. After what feels like an age of descending stairs, you finally exit into a room. Large open room where there's a faint light up ahead.
Hello. We came to see if you wanted to buy some cookies.
I thought you said you were going to kill something down here.
You hear basically like the most stereotypical evil witch cackle from across the room.
That is definitely a textbook witch cackle, guys.
Thank you, Dr. Obvious.
Drunken Fist Mastery Monastery. That's totally legit. Also, because most monasteries did brew beer, because it's the only place that had the resources to in medieval times. And beer was often the best source of purified water at the time. You know, it doesn't really make sense in this setting because it's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
At my previous monastery, we preferred rice wine, but, you know, to each their own.
In any case,
Ryu, can you cast light on like a rock and I'll toss it over at the old bag so we can see her?
No.
I thought you had light. I thought you needed the light cantrip for some reason.
No.
no.
Don't ask him Mark of it.
Don't you guys
Sorry.
have, like, Explorer packs or Dungeoneers packs or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Sure, somebody's got a torch.
They have torches in them. I'm just gonna assume one of you has a torch.
I don't need a torch.
Yeah, I don't carry torches because I can see in the dark.
Yeah, basically the same.
Rhea
You
just
guys-
picks up a rock like that is not lit or whatever, and as she did with the wood elf, just throws the rock into the direction of the cackle.
It
I
doesn't.
feel like that's a really bad way to get someone's attention. Like throw
It
rocks.
kind of like clatters.
I mean, it worked with you.
It kind of like clatters off the stone floor, and you the light in there gets quite bright actually, and you see the crooked form of the green hag in the back there with a small, essentially her new lair, a couple tables covered in totems, and she's flanked by 2 stone statues.
Cool. So just to be clear, this is not the hag that we encountered before.
This is the hag you encountered by the ocean, the one who got away.
Gotcha. And I look at you like, hey, it's that bitch.
Hey, yo, bitch! We come to kill you.
Okay, I think this is where you cast a spell and then we kill her.
I also don't have that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard
I
of that
don't know. I don't know how to use any kind of magic.
Well,
What are
it
you
feels
talking
like
about?
it's been a month since we had this conversation, but I recall there being something about dispelling her power, so that way I could absorb it and kill her.
Well, I tell you what, we will kill her, and then you can do whatever you think is appropriate.
Look, someone wake up T-Bird, because someone around here is supposed to be able to undo the magic.
Let me see your bracelet, first of all. Let me see this bracelet.
Does it come off?
No,
Okay,
it
how long is
doesn't.
it?
Okay.
Never
Look
mind. It
with
takes a
your
minute to
eyes.
cast this spell. We're in a room with a witch. Never mind.
Yeah. Look with your eyes, start with your hand.
I'm not touching that thing.
You
right,
guys are just like over there bickering.
Yes.
And the
As usual.
hag's just like,
We'll get to you
do
in a
you want to
moment.
come back later?
No, we'll have this settled in just a moment. Just give us a second here. Look, someone is supposed to be able to undo magic. That's not me. I make magic happen. Actually, I make science happen, but it's just a matter of converting energies. And the point is, someone can undo it.
I can. I was just joking before. I'm gonna lie to you.
Okay, that was the bad time to joke.
It was a very bad lie.
You can always roll an opposing insight check.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could just choose to believe me.
Yeah, you're not quite buying it. You're like, I have doubts.
Yes.
I've never seen you be able to cast anything like Dispel.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is that we walked in here with a wizard and a sorcerer under the impression that either one of you could dispel this, only none of you can dispel this.
Yes, that seems to be.
I have the creeping into. I have the feeling that if we kill her, her magic will just, kind of dissipate over time.
I would much rather it be very quickly, not over time, because
All right, at this point, I'd like to make an attack at the witch.
okay, if we're going that route.
Oh, cool.
But if you want us to roll initiative first,
No, you can absolutely go ahead and make an attack if you want.
All right, I'm just gonna point over at
Fireball.
her while I'm talking to. Oh well, you go ahead and be my guest.
Yeah.
Get
Once
started
you
in
say
here.
attack, I'm not wasting time.
I look at my new elf bro and I'm just like, we tend to slay things first and then ask questions later.
From what I've discovered, it's you bigger first, then you slay things.
It's not wrong.
He's much more insightful than I first gave him credit for.
You are not wrong.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I don't have the right page here for this thing.
This might get
We're
ugly.
gonna die horribly because we didn't talk this out.
This guy's just like, let's just
We
do
did it in one
this.
spell.
What are you trying to dispel?
I only remembered that there was supposed to have been something about the ritual where it was built in with a very basic flaw in case the hags betrayed each other like they did. And we just had to cast Dispel and it would undo her godly powers and then they would come into the bracelet.
Well, why don't we just kill her and then we'll go back to town and we'll find somebody a little bit smarter than me and we'll
That's
get them
why I
to-
just threw a fireball in there.
Oh, what's the save DC on that?
It was 15.
Okay.
So, okay, that would have been really cool had it had been done full damage.
All
So
right,
14 is pretty good.
Yeah.
So you have Price
Too shabby.
first. So if you guys want to start rolling initiative,
Gasp.
Damn. These good initiative rolls.
Ooh, not me.
I have +5 too. It's like what?
all right. So, well, you don't have to roll initiative because you attacked first. So you're already first in initiative.
I'm gonna
okay.
take a quick bio break since I'm the bottom of the initiative order. Being's important.
Okay, there, and then that is a plus. No, it's not a +5. Is it +2? +21 and 11. So we have.
Okay, it scares me that there's 2 more than we thought there would be.
Yeah, 2.
He's scared.
Yeah, 2. Alright, so that is Let's see here. I'm terrible with this. I really wish I had a Ilaris, and then that is that, and then that, and then no. Whoops, I'm wrong. And then Ryu, last but not least. Perfect. All right, so after Dr. Price hurls the fireball towards the witch, Ilaris, it's your turn.
You only see the one right now, right?
Yes.
All right. How far away is she?
It's about 60 or so feet down to the end of chamber where she is.
All right. I'm gonna hurl a javelin at her face.
You're gonna hurl javelin at her? Alright, go for it.
We're gonna do that.
Unfortunately, your javelin lands to the side and she just continues to cackle at you.
Well, that sucks. And then I'm gonna run at her face.
Alright, and you're gonna spend the rest of your 45 movement speed towards her? Alright.
Yep. And I'll rage when I get in melee with her.
Okay. So,
That's me.
when you get into melee with her, or so not right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're not raged. So as you sprint towards her, the statue to the hag's forward and left starts to crumble from the fireball, and it essentially shatters open. It's a large pair of black feathered wings spread open, and a horrific demonic screech resonates as a large fiend sort of stretches itself before looking directly at you.
Lovely.
It charges towards you and lashes out at you. We have...
If only I had rage before, it would have disadvantage.
I tried to tell you, dude.
It's time.
+6. So it slashes at you with talons. I'm assuming a 7 misses. 22 probably hits.
It does.
So the talons ran into you, for 15 points of
Jesus.
damage, and it... Oh, does 19 hit?
Yeah.
And before you can even react to the slash of the talons, its large beak descends at you. Oops. No, it's not what I wanted to do. What the hell did I just do?
I don't know.
I hope I didn't screw anything up. I just hotkeyed something. Oh, I totally just screwed it up.
You did?
Son of a diddly.
Birds versus planes. Thank you for following.
There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay.
We have a new follower. Thank you. Was that birds versus planes? Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we got nat ones we can be throwing at this so you don't die right away.
Yes, but it's a slight bit too late because you still have 5,
Okay,
I believe.
next round we have nat ones we can throw at this so you don't die.
5 nat 1s left, I believe. Just 5.
Okay.
And just to remind you, it's Val. What are the donations again?
So if you want to give nat 1s or nat 20s, it's 100 biddies. If you wish to force the any party member to roll a D10,000 Wild Magic Surge, it is a sub. Or if you want the entire party to roll a Wild Magic Surge, you do a $5 direct donations.
I think we just got some more.
Yeah, It was Alan that followed.
I am reminded to do it.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that. So Wild Magic Surges, including the Dungeon Master, I think accepts it on the monsters. So yeah. So if you sub, you can force them to roll Wild Magic Surge or throw more nat ones at him.
Well, we just got Birds versus Planes to sub. And so if you want to pick a person to Wild Magic Surge. And did the Starwell also sub?
No, just follow.
That was a follow? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't see the sub from Bird versus Plane. I just
Oh, no,
saw
sorry. It
the
was just a follow, not a sub.
follow. Yeah.
I just can't read. I never learned
It's
how to
okay.
read.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
I'm not in front of my
It's
OBS
impressive
right
that
now.
I've come this far as a DM while being completely illiterate. Okay, so, anyways, that second point of damage from the Vrok was 8 hit
Got
damage.
it.
So you've taken what?
A lot.
23 points of damage total.
Yep,
All right.
doing great.
So that was a bit of a bad idea to charge in there. And as you are sitting there regretting this, the other statue starts to crack and crumble. Another set of wings sprouts from it. And I need you to make a DC Constitution save.
Who?
You make it. So as this creature's like screech just like shakes the walls, you just power through it and you're just like, bring it on! And you are not like stunned or frightened or anything, so good for you.
Yay, just very angry and hurt.
Local man too angry to die.
I think you just described barbarians right there. Too angry to die.
Which brings us to Yelesh.
Ooh, so there's 60. The hag is 60 feet away, and then one of the beasts is next to her, and one of the other ones is in front of our barbarian.
Yeah, so basically the hag's about 60 odd feet away. The first rock that appeared is about what? That would be about 45 feet away, and the second one is about 50 odd feet away.
Okay.
Because the two statues are about 10 feet in front of her.
Let's see. I will take out a coin out of my pocket and chuck it at the one in front of the barbarian. And it is I'm gonna cast catapult on it. Not
Nice.
just throwing a coin at it. At second level. So let's see if it asks me for a level or if it just rolls it. If it'll work at all. Looks like it's not. It's going to be 4d6, I believe, but it has to make a dexterity saving throw first. So that's a 14 dex save. It's 48 bludgeoning.
Oh, man.
I don't think it takes half. I think it's
It
save or
doesn't
save.
take half.
No, yeah. When it fails, it literally just hits the creature and just falls to the ground. It doesn't do anything.
It just doesn't do anything, so you fling that coin, it spins all the way across and just hits the rock, and just like bounces it off, and then it just turns slowly to look at you, just like blood dripping from it.
I think we're all just turned to look at you. What was the
You see
point?
me do this before with a rock.
Yes, but everyone's just like, I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
next
look
time
very
with a
embarrassed.
sharp object.
Ryu.
I'll move up.
All right.
So
Wait,
Ryu is
sorry, one second. It still yells. I didn't realize Yelesh
Okay.
wasn't done. Sorry, what was
Yeah,
that?
I still have a bonus action and movement. I'm gonna move up 30 feet right behind the barbarian,
Okay.
maybe a little bit to the side so I can see the enemies, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to put my Hexblade's Curse on the hag. So essentially, I get some bonus damage, and if I roll a 19, it's a crit. And if I kill her, I get some hit points back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mumble "fuck you" under my breath, and that's my Hexblade's curse, and I'm done.
All right. All right. Now, Ryu, it's your turn.
Cool. Ryu's gonna cast Sleep on the hag.
Nice. There's another creature next to it as well. So.
Well, I mean, sleep. I think the way that sleep works, it's like a hit point based thing, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Whichever one
Okay.
has less.
So I'm casting Sleep out there. So it's affecting 21 hit points. You need me to read the spell out.
I'm just reading it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, if either one of them has 21 or less hit points, they will go nap.
So if they have over 21, it doesn't do anything.
Spell sends a creature in magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is hit points of creatures. This spell can affect the creature. Is if it's the creature's within 20 point of where you choose, and it's a 90-foot range. So I put it on the hag.
Yeah. The combined hit total for that's like way too high.
Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the sleep ends. Blah blah blah.
No, it's not effective against them because they're too high for hit die. Right?
Okay, so it would be any creature within range of that sleep. That might also include Yelesh.
Not Yelesh.
I'm way far away from her.
You might put me to sleep.
How many hit?
No, because you're an elf, buddy.
Yeah, you're an elf.
fine.
You're immune to sleep.
But still, I could use a nap.
You can probably choose to fall asleep.
I think you would be under the hit die total, but you're an elf, so you're immune to sleep.
Yes.
But unfortunately, no.
So when I notice that it doesn't work, I look at the guys around me, and I was like, "We don't have to stay here, right? Like we can leave." Also, I did get my spells. So yeah, I'm just gonna choose to leave.
To leave?
Yes.
It's can you just roll me perception?
Okay. Or do you want my passive?
I know your passive's like 16. I just want to know if your perception will be higher than that.
Yeah, my passive is 16. Yeah.
That's great, because as you sort of turn, you notice, kind of reflected in the light from the hall, directly above the staircase up, there's eyes in the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And before you sort of get a chance to get out of the room, the wall essentially drips. I can't really describe it. It sort of slowly moves and reforms the ceiling into forming a wall where the staircase once was.
Okay, I guess I don't leave. So I turn around, realize that I can't leave. I've already used my action. So I can't do anything else, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
How far away are you from the wall?
I mean, how wide? Like the wall behind me?
The new wall that just formed.
The new wall? How far away did you put it when I turned around?
Like, it formed basically directly in front of, like, where the staircase was. So if you had just gone into the room and stopped right there, you would be, like, almost next to it.
Okay, so I guess I'm 5 feet away from the wall.
Unless you want to back away from it.
Yeah, and I'm going to I'm going to use my bonus action to a key point to disengage from the wall just in case.
Okay, that's good, because as you start to back away, much like a mimic, a giant spiked maw forms from the wall and sort of just gnashes at you as the wall sort of slowly inches forward, driving you towards the hag.
That is very interesting.
Is this a demon wall? Are you like Final Fantasying the shit out of us right now?
Having flashbacks of Final Fantasy 12 right now. PTSD playing that
A
game.
little bit. Okay.
Can I tell you guys the title of the stream now?
Sure.
We all die.
No, it looks like you guys are stuck between a rock and a hard place.
All right, let's help Matt. Bye.
Matala has subscribed for 3 months. Thank you for the sub.
8 months in a row. Thank you,
8
Jacob.
months. I can't even read, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm illiterate. Would you like to make a Wild Magic Surge? Please.
Because we're not in enough trouble.
And also, please tell me you heard that.
Oh, man, I gotta stay and see what the surge is, but I really gotta go to the restroom. I really want to know what it's gonna be.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I think
I have a Wild Magic Surge. All right.
Okay.
As I back away from this.
On
Fingers
Ryu.
crossed that we survived the Wild Magic Surge alone.
All right.
Oh God.
It's on Ryu. If you want to roll, I'll let you know the results when you get back. Jeremy, if you just want to go to the bathroom real quick.
Fire break.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it while it's not my turn. Yeah.
I rolled low. I'm regretting this.
8-12. All right.
I mean, it's not like we haven't murdered an entire city with these Wild Magic Surges.
What?
Wait, what?
Very early on, when one of them poisoned the water within like 6 feet.
I teach you to roll
Another
1d1.
D10,000.
No, just a 1d1000.
Yeah, I know.
This scares me even more. There's
Yeah.
a second roll
Gee
attached.
God.
So as you narrowly are missed by the gnashing mouth of this living wall, you suddenly just double over and start puking
Again.
feathers.
Yeah.
You cannot stop puking feathers. Like you are down on all fours and just puking up like Family Guy levels of feathers. Like it's like that scene with the syrup of Ipecac. You just like projectile vomit of feathers just everywhere, full on exorcism. Just it's a lot of feathers to puke.
Thanks. That's a lot of feathers. This is not the first time I've just puked thousands of things before. At least it's not a skeleton this time.
At least it's not an entire skeleton.
Like,
I don't know why this keeps happening to you.
I
because
have a
she's
lot
cursed.
more questions about your dietary habits.
Yeah.
Like this goes beyond just medical curiosity. It's like personal.
Yeah, it was a complete human skeleton last time, wasn't it?
Yes.
it was.
How does that happen?
It
I'm very
just
concerned.
it happens because the gods have willed it.
All right. So this brings us to Dr. Price.
Oh, it's probably a good thing that I used up all my AoE spells, so I can't just fireball the whole area again.
And that's a nat 20 from my tallest for me. Thank you. I will use that nat 20 well. I'm probably
Okay.
gonna use it on Jamie.
Of course you are.
Jamie, I'm puking feathers.
Okay.
I can take it.
Yeah, Ryu is currently just doubled over on the corner there, just puking up a mountain of feathers.
Oh, great.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Price. Continue.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide where I want this shot to go. I'm gonna aim for whatever is endangering our barbarian the most because I want the meat shield to live. So I'm going with a Scorching Ray level 2.
Nice. All right.
I get 2 more of those.
Yep.
Okay. So combined, that wasn't bad.
So that is 15 damage total.
Yes. And there's nowhere to really run at this point, so I'm just going to make sure that I am positioned away from the eating wall, and I'm going to find the happy medium.
All right. So
And I'm just
basically,
going to stand there and contemplate the decisions I made.
so essentially, the wall is going to take up 5 feet on every round, like of its turn,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
And if you're within 5 feet of the wall, it will attack you.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Maybe I should have shot the wall.
Laris, it is now your turn.
Is taking a healing potion an action?
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Is it not? I thought it was a
Bonus,
bonus
it's
action.
bonus
But
action.
right, it is a bonus action. We decided it was a bonus action.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think we house ruled it last time or something.
So bonus action, gonna do that shit.
Okay.
Is that what is that? 1d4.
1d4 plus 2, I think. Or is it plus 4?
I think it's more than that. It depends on the potion, I think.
I think it's
It was
1d4.
I thought 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 4.
Okay. That's 5 hit points back. That does so many good things. Thank God. And then I'm going to hit the hag with a greatsword.
To get to the hag, you'd have to go between both of the demons. You'd probably
That's-
provoke an attack of opportunity from at least one of them.
That's fine because they have disadvantage because I am raging.
Did you rage?
I did. I raged last turn.
I thought you said you did. You decided not to rage.
I said, while I was moving, I was gonna get there and rage,
Okay.
but I guess I didn't get there. I don't know.
Yeah, because you weren't in melee range of the hag, so like
True. So I guess I didn't rage.
15 or so feet in front of you.
True.
Yeah.
So in that case, I haven't raged yet,
No, you have not raged yet.
and I just used my bonus action. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna hit the rock in front of me. Then that sounds better. We'll do
All
that
right.
instead.
All right, because you get two. You can still do 2 attacks on the rock.
Yes,
All right.
I can.
That works fine. Go for it.
That's the first one, 24 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Absolutely hits.
14
All
damage,
right.
And then second hit, 18 to hit,
Absolutely hits.
and another 16 damage.
16 damage.
Oh wait, no, -4 because there's no rage damage, so it's -2 from each of those. So
Okay,
20,
that's fine.
26 total.
All right. Cool.
That's me. Not so angry.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Not kill me.
All right, so I need you to roll me an opposing strength check.
Just a regular check.
This is just you can either roll an opposing strength or opposing athletics.
Hold on, I'm gonna do athletics. Oh, well,
Well,
that's an 8.
so the rock.
Oh, you're not raging, so you don't have advantage.
Nope.
Oof. So
This is why you rage, ladies and gentlemen.
the opposing rock basically leaps on top of you and pins you to the ground. And is going to attack you again. Come on. Don't do me like that.
Welcome to the show, by the way. You're going to die in the first 5 rounds of combat. Welcome.
Cheers.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, that is my armor
Really?
class. My armor class is 14.
Really? Oh,
It should be your dex plus your wisdom, or your dex plus your con plus 10.
Yes, it is
That's only
14.
I think we're doing defender wins though on a tie, right?
Defender wins always. Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was if it meets it hits.
No.
Or no. On an attack roll, if
Defender loses. On a
defender
save,
loses.
defender wins.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
he loses his time. This is an attack
Yes.
roll. Right. Right, so that means you
Rest in
take...
pepperoni.
The resident Tabaxi Rogue wants tribute, apparently. By Butthole.
So again, he pecks at your face for 7 points of damage.
It's okay. We're still double digits.
Alright, which brings us to the second Vrock. Which basically... It's can't quite get to its full stature in the enclosed area, so speed is hamstring, so to speak. So it starts walking towards you, Yelesh. You coin throwing motherfucker, you.
Okay.
All right.
Does it get up? It doesn't get up to me though.
It gets pretty close. It gets within about, I'd say, 10 or so feet of you.
You can cut out.
Oh, sorry. It gets. I'd say, probably within 10 or so feet of you.
Okay. But not like just out of melee range.
Yeah.
Okay. Heard that. Whose turn is it now?
It is your turn.
I will. This might. Gosh, goodness. Ugh. I have options, but it's so hard to choose. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do what will keep me alive the longest, and cast Mirror Image on myself. So you see 3 more Yoleshes step out next to me, and we all go. And then I'm gonna walk up to the creature and try and just keep it from attacking my friends behind me.
All right.
So that's all I can do this turn, I think.
Yeah.
So now whenever it attacks me, let me know, or something attacks me with an attack roll, I need to roll a d20 before you tell me whether or not it hits.
All right. Ryu.
So, as I am finishing all of these feathers out of my mouth,
You basically like stand up and spit out like a last couple.
like I stand up and I would say that I moved further, like I disengaged. So I had moved my full movement, which was 40 feet away from the wall. So how far am I away from my new elf friend?
You're within 10 or so feet of him, and the
Okay.
other Vrock is quite close to you as well, just like to your side.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and am I in melee range of the other rock or?
You should probably have to move up another 10 or so feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and help my elf bro, and I'm going to hit this guy.
All right, I'd say be rolling at advantage because he's occupied.
Okay.
No, that hits.
And I'm going to follow that up with burn a key point to do a flurry of blows.
Just as a question, at your monk level, are your attacks still magical or non-magical?
They are non-magical.
Okay. So that all hits.
Cool. So here's that first one with 7, and here is that natty.
Ooh.
So that is 14, 18, 27 total points of damage.
I feel like you get like crits every time we play. Like you get more crits.
It's because she's a fucking angel.
She's blessed.
She's blessed and cursed.
Is 13. Okay, so that brings us to 67. Alright. Quick math. All right. And the wall just inches closer and closer and closer. Dr. Price, is now your turn. You are standing quite close to this gnashing maw of a mouth, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm still very tempted to deal with it, but it's like there's more of the other thing. So I'm going to burn the Scorching Ray on the circlet of blasting that I'm wearing. So that's 1, 2, and 3.
All right.
And
That last one I don't think hits, though.
okay.
So that's
Hmm.
19 points of damage. That's on the same rock you guys have been targeting.
Yes.
All
And
right.
I'm just going to keep focusing. And yeah, I'm not going to burn any my sorcery points yet, but it's on the table soon.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Get away from the teeth.
Okay. How far up do you want to move? Because there is a rock about 40 feet in front of you.
Then I will move up 20 feet.
Okay. So now you're about midway between the wall and the rock.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Alaris.
I'm gonna rage.
You're gonna rage. Great.
In case that was unclear.
All right. I'm gonna let you rage, and then you can roll an opposing strength check. I'm just gonna let this be a free action to just sort of like kick him off you.
Is this athletics again or strength?
You can roll an advantage for just plain strength, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, athletics counts as a strength check. It's just you add.
It's
your skill
about a
bonus.
proficiency thing.
Oh, okay,
so.
okay, yeah, you can roll athletics if you want at
Okay.
advantage. Just opposing. Oh
That's
yeah.
natural 20.
I told you he was jacked.
If possible, throw him into the teeth.
You actually like kick this thing so hard off of you it hits the ceiling before it falls down.
It what?
Yeah.
You basically like plant your legs underneath this thing and kick up so hard it hits the ceiling first before it falls back down.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna make that. Let's do that properly. Let's roll 1d6. Yeah, 2 points of damage is fine.
Aha.
Better than nothing.
All right,
Is
so
he prone, the creature, or is he standing up?
it is prone.
That's nice to know.
Yes,
that-
that rock is now prone, and you can use half of your movement if you'd like to stand up.
You keep cutting out, hon.
Sorry, you can use half of your movement if you'd like to stand up.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
you're
gonna
also
stand up.
prone. Okay.
Prone gets I get advantage because I'm melee, right?
Yeah, you already have like massive advantages because you're raging, and he's prone, and you're outflanking him with Yelesh. So
Cool.
And Ryu.
and Ryu.
I'm gonna hit him in the face with my great sword.
Yeah, just start wailing on this dude.
That's
Oh, yeah.
23 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
14 damage.
Yep, that hits.
18 to hit for 15 damage. Lots of damage.
All right.
Yay, barbarians.
So you are taking some big chunks out of that guy. And he gets to his feet and he starts swinging. Where are all my dice gone to, man?
They're in the peppermint thing in here. The peppermint tea can and
Just give me one
inside the kitchen. I also dropped a percentile dice that belonged to you.
I want to roll dice at that. Alright. Because there's
man.
3 of you he can target, potentially.
Yeah.
right, so he's going after Yelesh now. So you said you
bring it
wanted to
on.
let me know if you're going to be attacked. You're being attacked, Yelesh.
All right. Let me see if it hits me. Oh, I'll roll it in. I always want to roll an actual die now that I hear dice clanking around. I just got to roll above a 6, I believe. As a 9. So, yes. So it hits one of my duplicates if it rolls higher than a 12.
All right. How many duplicates do you have?
Tree.
3. Well, we have 2 more.
2 left. Yeah, just whatever. What's attacking the rock?
Yeah, the rock. Yeah.
It just dissipates as it like claws at it.
It just claws through it and gets kind of like confused, and it goes to beak at another one.
I like move the illusion in front of me.
So a 17. Does that hit an illusion?
Oh, I got to roll a d20.
You got to roll,
again.
right?
Yeah, but it will hit if I. It'll hit me either way. Let's see what the d20 says. So that one does hit Yelesh, but he is going to use his arcane deflection to make my AC. I'm going to make my AC 18.
So all sorts of magic trickery to avoid getting murdered. I love it. All right, so you basically,
really bad, but I'm
like do your arcane hand signals right as it like beaks you in the face, so you're okay. You walk it off.
That's my
just
reaction.
imagining like Naruto
reaction.
hand signals as this is happening.
Yeah, you're basically like
Kagebushin!
All right, so that's that rock. The other one. Who's the other one going after? Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, go ahead.
It was,
It was the
making
prone
its
one, right?
way. No, that was the one you guys were attacking. The other one was the one that was heading towards where Ryu was, or heading towards where Dr. Price was. It's kind of in the middle of you. And I need Ryu, Yelesh, and Dr. Price. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God.
Is this magical or no?
No.
Okay.
I feel like that could have been better.
Don't die.
You know what? I'll take it.
As this creature rears back and just lets out a screech that shakes the wall and dust falls, you guys are all basically like knocked over by the concussive force of it, essentially. You're all stunned for your next turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically so loud you think your ears are bleeding.
Okay.
So we're stunned until the end of our next turn.
The end of that rock's turn.
At the end of the.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
full round, essentially.
yeah, so basically, Yelesh, you're stunned. Ryu, you're stunned. The wall gets another 10 feet taller. I mean, inches 5 feet forward.
The wall is stunned.
It's getting quite close to you, Dr. Price. You are still stunned. And Ilaris, you are okay. Because you're just like, they did it last time. I still can't hear. Your ears are still ringing. You're just like, wop,
But
wop, wop, wop.
Yeah.
But it is your turn, and that other rock is still prone in front of you.
seeing that it just went and like knocked down 3 people over there, I'm gonna go after the other one. And I'm gonna go hit that one with the great sword.
Alright, so it is going to attack you. Because it gets to attack you at disadvantage, I think.
Yes.
There's so many disadvantages going on. It's prone. Like,
Well, a nine doesn't hit you, so you
No, it does not.
you kind of like skip out of range of its claws as you run over to the other rock.
Oh, too slow. Alright, hit this new one.
All right, you're gonna go after this new one. 17
Yep.
hits. I can't donate biddies to my own channel.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not. Well, you're at advantage because you're raging, right?
No, I don't get advantage. I didn't do reckless.
Unless he does reckless attack.
Yeah. I didn't
Unless
do
you
reckless.
attacks. Okay, so no, 14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So just a 15 damage on that one.
Yep.
Alright, that is.
Just kind of grab his attention away from the people he knocked down.
Alright. So the other rock kind of gets up to its feet and limps over to Yalesh.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey! And swipes.
I gotta roll a d20. real
Yeah,
quick.
it's gonna swipe some talons at your face.
It has advantage because I'm stunned, but let's see if it attacks a image or not. It attacks me.
It's at advantage.
Because I'm stunned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. I'm incapacitated, so
I'm
yes.
not gonna. I don't even think I need to roll for that one.
Can I give it a nat 1, please? Is that okay with everybody in the party?
I'm cool.
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You give that. So the frog basically sort of stumbles at the last bit as it swipes. Just like breezes past your face.
There are 4 left.
So Ilaris, the rock that you were attacking, sort of turns around and beaks at you this time. I don't know if you're. Does a 16 hit you with your rage?
Yes. Doesn't affect my armor class.
All right. That is.
I use one of our nat 1s now.
Okay.
For 8 damage. I don't know if you have
Great.
resistance right now.
I do. So I
Okay.
take half.
That's good. So you're only taking 4 points of piercing damage from that one.
Yes. And we are now at single digits, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right, guess what, guys? You're no longer stunned. Yalesh, you shake it off. Your ears might be bleeding, and you have a really bad ring in your ears, but you're good to go.
There's a rock like engaged with me in combat, or did it move to
Currently,
attack bears?
its back is to you right now because Ilaris just started attacking it.
Okay. I will just go ahead and try to slash it in the back with the greatsword I'm wielding.
Absolutely.
It is not cursed, so ignore that.
Knockers, okay. But
So 8 slash.
but it counts as a magic, so
Yeah, because it's like one of my hexblade perks is.
yeah. So
It'd
you
be
actually get to
magic.
do full damage to it.
I'll slash it in the back,
Yeah.
and I will move. I'm expecting an opportunity attack, but I'm going to move closer to the witch. I believe I can get right up next to her. If she's only 30 feet away. I don't know how far away she is.
Yeah, about that.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
I'm gonna use that 20.
Okay.
So you take from its talons, I think. Do I want talons? Yeah, I want talons.
Talons is the D10s. That's 4d10 plus.
You got lucky.
So lucky.
So lucky, because as you run by, it swipes at your back and you take a gash for 7 points of damage. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. That was worth it.
Oh, I'm fine for now. I'm trying. I want to take some of the heat off the barbarian since he's in single digits.
Yeah. All right. So Anything else? Because you're now within distance of the hag.
I use my action to attack, so I only have
Yeah.
one attack because I'm multi-classed. So
What's your passive perception?
that is not very high. It's like 11.
11.
Yeah.
You kind of notice like a weird shimmery something in front of the hag.
Interesting. Okay. Does it look anything like my arcane arcane reflection? Like is it like abjuration magic? Can I tell?
You can't tell. You don't think it's an illusion or anything.
Okay.
Ryu, it's your turn now.
So Ryu, after hearing this crazy stuff, some crazy shit's been happening. She's having a hard time containing herself. She's already having non-flashbacks. So you're gonna slightly see her like raise off the ground as her eyes begin to glow, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. And it's going to guide towards the most evil fucking thing here, which I'm assuming is the hag. And I'm gonna use my nat 20 for that.
I mean, technically, I think the rocks are worse than the hag.
I know, but the rocks are not. It's gonna go after the hag.
Okay, you're gonna go after the hag for it.
Yeah, and it's it's my nat 20.
It's your nat 20.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll the damage twice.
Okay.
There we go.
So the
And
radiant,
that's radiant damage.
so the radiant energy shoots towards the hag, and Yelesh, you're close enough you can see it basically stops inches from the hag and sort of hits that shimmery field and just kind of like disperses. And she still winces in pain, but you can tell that it wasn't nearly as much as the potential of it should have been. Roblox death noises. Oof. Oof.
Okay, I will admit for a second there, I was legit afraid you were going to say I was the most evil thing in the room.
It's like the most evil thing. Like shoots, does a U-turn, and hits Dr.
I was like,
Fry.
I'm bad. Oh, God.
Also, can we
That's how
just
scared
like?
I get of when you
Can we pull the gnome out of the
rule.
the bag and see if the gnome can do anything?
see, if
We're just gonna.
the, see if the gnome can
Let's
do
throw him
anything.
into the wall and see if it'll slow it down.
Give me
He's
one.
like pretending to be asleep.
Just faking it so he doesn't have to fight. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Are you talking about Tiber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I still have some. That was my action, and then I'm going to. I'm essentially going to ready. Yes, you're in a bag, Needless. Is there any way that like I can, I guess burn my next action or use an inspiration to just go into my radiant consumption?
Yes, I'll let you use an inspiration point for that.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go into radiant consumption. So sorry, guys. So anything right now, essentially, that's within range of me should be taking 10-foot radius of me is gonna take radiant damage.
Okay.
Everyone in here is so angry.
Okay,
I've never been part of a TPK before. This is exciting.
so, because you kind of got clawed in the back, it also hit Tiber and kind of woke him up.
Okay.
And he's just yelling in Gnomish.
Yeah. So 10 feet. So anything within 10 feet of me is taking 5 to round it up. Just 2 radiant damage within range of me,
All right.
as well as me.
So I'm gonna have Tiber jump in initiative here, and just because
Nice of you
Jacob
to wake up.
and he's just like, "Who did that?" And he's gonna throw fire at them.
I point at the hag.
Well, it wasn't the hag; it was the.
He doesn't need to know that. Well,
Maybe
we can-
maybe not
yeah.
explosion. I don't know how Jacob's things work. I think it's combustion is the one I'm looking for. I'm gonna cast at level 3. Fuck yeah, that's what I was looking for. He's gonna cast pyrokinesis on that rock over there. So it takes 1d10. Oh, it makes a Constitution save. So
Watcher. Okay, there we go.
yeah, 1d10.
Your
plus
OBS.
4.
Yeah.
I know. I got a lot of stuff going on. So Jacob's here, so I'm gonna let him do Tiber every once in a while. Put me in a bag, will you? So he does 21 points of fire damage, and
Man,
Catches
that's a
on-
lot of damage.
catches on fire, taking 1d6 fire damage at the end of each of its turns. Okay, so it is on fire. Yeah, if you want to hang out with Val, Jacob. All right. I don't know if Jacob can dispel. I don't think Tiber can. Anyways, let me roll
I was just sure that someone could.
damage on that. That's all right. That brings us all the way back to Dr. Price.
Okay. Now did I get knocked down when I got stunned, or was I just stunned?
You were just stunned.
Oh,
You're
okay.
basically like covering your ears and screaming in pain.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and run over to the barbarian, and I am going to heal him as much as I can. You get 7 points of health back.
Aw, thanks.
And I guess I'm going to burn my sorcery points to make a spell slot for next round.
All right.
And
So
that's
you-
all I can do.
So, Alaris, you're helped up a little bit by the definitely non-board certified doctor. And you're feeling a little bit good now. So yes, currently squared off against the slightly more healthy Vrock.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Just gonna great sword the shit out of it, I guess.
Do it. You're still on rage, so you're not at
I-
advantage anymore because Yalesh disengaged and left you there alone. So that
I can.
first.
Sorry, I can do reckless attack. Do I have to announce that before?
You announce it when you make your first attack on your turn.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to announce it before you do the attack. And my Talos has made it.
Is your threshold messed up on your mic, or is it just the internet?
It might just be the internet. It's probably honestly the internet.
Yeah, and because like Discord video is weird and stuff.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah,
in beta.
yeah, I know. It's in beta. So you need to announce that you're going to do a reckless attack beforehand. So if you'd like
Okay.
to do a reckless attack for your next one, you're welcome to.
I can only do it on my first.
Oh, you
attack.
can only do your first attack? Okay, well then,
Yeah.
you're just
So
going to
I
have to
can-
make your
I-
next attack normal
Yep.
then.
Yep. Oh nope, I didn't hit it
Nope,
all.
nope.
That's-
So you're not in great condition right now, so your swings go wild.
I'm blinded by the floating woman.
Hey, Jacob.
All right. So, do you have anything
Bye-bye,
else you'd like to do in your
angelic
bonus?
presence.
No, I'm just trying to hit this thing and not doing so hot.
All right. So that other rock, the more injured one, is going to go back after you, Gilesh, because it's trying to protect its master.
Of course.
And it goes and it beaks at you. But I don't think a 10 hits you, so you're pretty lucky on that one.
Also, I still have 2 images left. But
That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't even hit an image, so.
Yeah. The other rock,
You have an at 20, by the way.
the other rock attacks you, Dr. Price,
That's not fair. I haven't done anything to it.
and it's going to go at you with a flurry of blows.
Well, that's even less fair.
So the first Talon is a 24. The second,
Just barely.
I don't know. Did that second Talon hit?
You know, I'm going to go ahead and be generous and say, yeah, we'll let it have that one.
All right. And then the beak.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot we have nat once. No, that second one did not hit.
Okay, so that second one
forgot nat
did
once.
not hit. So you get attacked by one of the claws and one of the beaks and manage to dodge that critical Talon attack. So I need to roll. God damn it. So 12 damage and 12 damage. So you take 24 damage.
Okay, that takes out my my temporary,
Yeah.
and then actually digs into me just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That was a smart play on the temporary hit points.
Yeah. And now the question is, what do I do with that new spell slot? Re-up my health, or
Just keep healing
shoot
yourself.
everything?
It just keeps like ripping into you. You're just like, fake health. Yalesh is back to you.
Oh,
Okay. I am going to use my fancy cloak of Arachnida.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Dragon Ball Z.
I need healing. I need healing. I need healing.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast web. You see some web shoot out of my cloak and coat the floor around me in a 20-foot radius.
God, I hope it's coming out of your cloak.
It definitely is the cloak, I swear. It's not me, I promise.
Oh, God.
I ink when I'm nervous. Cast web. Hold on 1 second here.
All right, thank you for the web spell. That's just a terrible description.
DC 14 dexterity save, or they are restrained as long as they remain in the web or until it breaks free with a strength check. They're also flammable, and I'll shout, "Don't burn my webs!"
So, do you want to put it like as like a wall or on the as
I
a
wanna, like-
covering in midair or what? Because it's
It
anchored.
says-
It's anchored between like two You can anchor it between two masses or put it on a layer on somewhere, right?
It says layered across a floor. So that's basically what I'm doing. Is I'm just like layering the floor, and it says webs layered over a flat surface have a depth of 5 feet.
Okay.
So that's a lot of web.
So each creature that starts its turn within that needs to make the saving throw. So that would be
Yeah.
who would that
So
count?
they don't
for?
have to do it until their turn. Yeah.
I think that would count for Alaris, both of Rocks, and Dr. Price.
Or is okay. I'm not sure where everybody is anymore, but
The,
sounds
every-
about right.
no,
the,
it's not like I need to do a lot of moving anyway.
the thing is, with the wall constantly advancing, your sort of movement space is.
But if I move
decreased
away from
quite
the
a bit.
current thing, it's going to kill me anyway. So
Well, if they're restrained, we'll attack them with advantage. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys won't get restrained. Sorry.
All right, so that's Yulesh's turn. Ryu, you are currently out of the range of the webbing.
Out of the what?
You're out. You're not caught within the webbing.
Okay, so if I move to attack that rock that I first attacked.
Yes.
Will I be caught in webbing?
Yes.
Okay. So
You could probably
I'm
pass the
gonna
dexterity
continue.
though.
Huh?
You could probably pass the the dexterity or yeah.
A dex save.
It's a 14 is my spell save. If you want to risk it for the
Wow,
biscuit.
my computer was just rolling really slow with my character sheet. Yeah, because she's going into like a non-barbarian rage at this point. So I'm gonna go after that rock. So I just need to roll my dex to not get caught in the web.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you're
14?
caught, you can still you make it.
I'm good.
So even if
All
you
right,
didn't
then
make
I'm
it,
gonna go after that rock with my magic quarterstaff.
Okay.
I'm rolling high with these quarterstaffs, and that's
All
bludgeoning.
right.
And then I'm gonna bonus action roundhouse kick it in the face a couple of times with a flurry of blows.
Do it.
I will. That's what I said I was gonna do. Except I accidentally closed my character sheet. It happens. Okie dokie. There's the first one. I'm guessing. Isn't this one prone?
No,
This is the one I'm going after. I'm going after the prone one.
that was a while back. They both
Yeah,
got
it
up.
stood up.
Okay. Well, I missed with the first one, and then here's my second one. If it would like to again, thank you. No, it's the wrong one. Sorry, my laptop's being funky. And here's
Roll
the
20
second
is
one.
slow sometimes anyway.
16 hits.
Okay.
Cool.
For another 7, so that's 18 damage total. And it's taking radiant damage. 2, approximately. And I'm taking
Okay.
1.
All right, got it. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, dude, that's it.
All right, Tiber, you are in Yalesh's backpack.
What is going on around me?
You woke up because your like shoulders got clawed by a rock. You're in a basically pitch black room. There's 2 giant demons and a wall with a giant mouth that's closing in on you, and the hag is standing at the end of the other end of the room, cackling like mad behind some sort of magic force field.
And I'm standing next to her, and you're in
Yeah.
my backpack.
Yeah.
By rock you mean like one of the flying thingies?
Of rock is like a large feathered demon,
Okay.
fiend, whatever.
What do you think?
Nasty business.
Are they quite near to each other? Like if I were to use like a sort of chain lightning type spell,
It would
they
also
a couple?
hit probably Alaris and Dr. Price. Because
Okay.
it's all like I said, the battle area is shrinking quite a bit with the movement of the wall.
I'll use Radiant Beam.
Oh, I forgot to
All
do
this
that.
radiant.
I can only cast it at level 1.
Yeah, okay.
Jeez Louise. Only level 1, eh?
I mean,
Gosh.
by level 1, I mean like it's still 5 side points, but
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay, I see.
That's a dexterity save.
yeah, DC 16 dex save.
So the
For half
equivalency of like a 3rd level spell.
It makes it.
Okay, so it takes 15 radiant damage.
Yep. Which one are you attacking again?
The rock.
There's
Which-
2 of them.
Which
Oh.
one?
Whichever one's in worse condition.
All right, so the one that you guys start pummeling on first. So
Yeah.
15. All right. No, it's
Probably 3 more. Cast combustion.
Yep. All right. Is there anything else you can do?
Yeah, I'm gonna smack Yelesh. I was like, "Did you put me in this bag?"
You fell asleep, and we had to do something.
By fell asleep, he means you passed out into like a slight coma because they kept making you eat berries and lick things. You were only lost in that forest for like 4 hours, and they're like, "Eat this mushroom. That looks really poisonous. Just try it. Lick this ooze on the bottom of the rock."
How we
And
stay
then they
entertained.
wanted to throw you into the wall to see if it would put the wall to sleep.
Hey, that is not true.
That is
I would
a
never
lie.
do that.
That is a lie.
All right, so the wall again closes in. So you guys have about, at this point, the entire space of the room is now 40 feet between one wall and the living wall. Dr. Price, you're now about 10 feet away from the wall.
Okay.
And
Damn.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
for the web.
Nope. I'm definitely not moving.
You are restrained.
Okay. I know I am going to use Scorching Ray at 3rd level to get 4 shots. I'm just trying to decide where I want those shots to go.
Do you have anything that's a saving throw? Because you're restrained, so you're probably going to roll attack rolls at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, this is a spell attack, so would that be? I don't know if that would be at a.
If Scorching Ray uses somatic components, you can't do it while restrained.
That too.
I thought it was my feet restrained. Damn it! I burnt all my sorcery points to give me that 3rd level and not you be able to. Otherwise, I would just use subtle spell.
I thought you were further away.
You could use
man.
subtle spell. If you use subtle spell, it will let you cast it without somatic components.
Yeah, it's just I can't do it at 3rd level. If I do that, I could only do it. So it's like I burnt everything to give me, a 3rd level spell slot. And apparently I can't cast any spell now.
If you'd like to use your inspiration point to sort of like tear free.
Do all your spells need somatic components?
Probably. I would actually have to check the actual spell. But I'm going to guess that the majority of them require somatic. So
Let me just check Scorching Ray here real quick here.
Yeah.
Verbal somatic, yeah. Like I said, if you would like to use a inspiration point, I would say I would let you roll a advantage strength check to use a bonus action to break free of the webbing.
To be honest, I don't have like great I don't have a whole lot of I don't have any bonus to my strength.
That's fine.
So,
it'd be a strength check at advantage.
Let's go ahead and try it.
Just as a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
So you can still use your normal actions.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, nat 20.
All right.
I'm gonna say because you have a nat 20, you
Natties.
don't even burn that bonus action if you want.
Yeah.
You're just like, I am not getting rid of this spell.
Yeah. Okay. So now it's back to that original hard question to make, which is, do I use this on the hag who has some sort of shield up, or do I try to blow the hell out of one of these monsters that are killing us?
Well, what has the hag hasn't really done anything, right?
Yeah.
Since you guys got here.
So I should focus on the things that's killing us.
Probably.
Okay, I am going to start with whichever one is most injured, even if it's further away from me.
Right.
Not the one killing me.
All right, that's fine. That's the one sort of like a couple feet away from you, not the one you're currently engaged with.
Okay, so I'm just going to start this up, and if If luckily it happens to die before I reach 4, I'll use the other somewhere else.
Alrighty.
1,
Nope.
2,
Unfortunately not.
3. Last one.
Yeah!
At least you got
Alright.
one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright.
No, if I survive this, I'm always keeping 1 sorcery point for subtle spell in the future. I put that in my list for a damn reason. I'm gonna sit here and die now.
Alright. You're basically just like throwing fire everywhere. Alaris, it is your turn now. There's been a lot of magical and psionic explosions and shit going on. You're just like, I don't know.
And a gnome popped out of a backpack.
Yeah, there's a gnome now.
There's a gnome now.
I need to make a dex save, right?
Yes.
And I get advantage because danger sense.
Yes.
Danger.
Danger zone. Yes,
You're
you are
fine.
good. You are free of the webbing.
Muscles.
I'm gonna go ahead and start hacking away at this one again.
I think that's the one that's still
Heck.
injured. Yep. That hits.
Yeah. Yep. Oh,
Alright.
13 does not hit.
I think you do get advantage, don't you?
Is it caught?
No, but he's being flanked
Oh.
by Elesh. Elesh and Tiber are on his opposite side flanking him. So you are at advantage, so that crit does count. So that's for 16 points of damage. So that means that's pretty close. Alright. So this rock is like torn to shreds by this point. To shreds, you say. And he is still standing, but it's like screeching angrily at you.
I'll just screech back at it.
It's just gonna yell back, and it is going to go try and tear you up again.
Do it.
Is it its turn?
It is its turn. Oh, that's right. It needs to make the
Let's say.
it's a dexterity saving, right?
14.
Oh, it makes it. So it misses with that first attack. Second attack,
That hits.
that hits. All right. So it beaks you for 10 points of damage.
Halved to 5.
It is like from hell's heart I stab at thee. Quite literally, with its beak. And that is that one's turn as it like squawks angrily again. It is the other Vrock's turn. And it needs to make its save, which it does. These things have really good dex saves for some reason. I don't know, man.
No, it's just funny because like.
If that had worked, it would have been really
Everybody's
good.
just like, what? Why? Nobody's affected.
It's just like, it didn't work.
Look cool, I guess.
It was a good. I thought it was a good plan. I liked it.
Had it worked, we would have been very happy.
Well, we'll see if the hag gets restrained, maybe.
And it is going to go after you, Gilesh / Tiber. So
Stay away.
I'm gonna do odds for Tiber, evens for Gilesh. Yeah, Tiber. Tiber gets first round.
Does he
So
benefit from my mirror image since he's on my back?
no, he doesn't. So
Okay, fine.
the first talon goes to Tiber. I assume a 7 misses.
Yep.
The second talon goes to Gilesh. You should probably roll, because I think that'll hit you.
Yeah, let's see. I got to roll an 8 or higher. Let's see.
There you go.
Hey, okay.
And the beak goes at Tiber. And I don't think
Yeah.
it's 17 hit. Does the 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Mm-hmm.
God damn Discord. I was like, I'm just gonna quit Discord. Wait. Don't do that. For 8 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
So you just get beaked in the schnoz by this giant demon. It is like a supersized angry chicken. It is awful. It is like the second most aggressive Canadian goose you've ever seen.
Cobra chicken or cobra?
Like I said, the second most aggressive Canadian goose you've ever encountered. That brings us to Yalesh.
Let's see. I gotta check saving throw really quick to make sure. If it's charisma, I don't want to cast it on a. Okay. I'm gonna cast. It might not work, but I'm gonna cast it anyway. I'm going to cast suggestion using my once a day racial ability, and I'm going to suggest that the witch tell her wall to back off and stay away from my friends. And that's a DC 14 Wisdom save, unless this is just an illusion, in which case this is pointless. I don't think it's an illusion. I think you said it wasn't.
DC 14 Wisdom.
Mm-hmm. Yes, DC 14 Wisdom.
Alright, just give me a second here.
This is like one of my favorite spells in 5th edition, hands down.
Oh.
I've not won that.
Not won that?
Yes.
I'm cool with that. We have
It's
2 left after this.
Do we
I
have
think
2?
it's
Yeah. I have just 2 left after this because I haven't changed on OBS.
That's until somebody starts throwing money to win. We don't pay to win like the other group does, apparently.
I mean, I
if
still
I
got a
had
few
money, I'd be throwing it right now.
We need to somebody put the feelers out and ask for liches.
Lich, save us.
For only 100 biddies, you could save it.
In the arms of an angel.
Rita's not gonna hug any of you.
Okay, so as you do that, the hag kind of like twitches behind your shield, and the wall stops rumbling and sort of backs up 5 feet away from you. It moves very slowly, so you're saved from that for the moment. So how long does that last for?
The suggestion, it's up to how you want to interpret it. I can concentrate on it for up to 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But if I told I told it to tell it to stay away from my friends. So I don't know if you would consider those conditions to be like an ongoing condition.
All right.
So really,
Can't stay away from
it's
your
really
friends,
up to
but
the
not
dungeon
from
master's
you.
interpretation, because that's how
Yeah.
5e is.
Yep, absolutely. I like that. That was a good save. Good call. Anything else you are doing other than maintaining concentration?
Oh, I forgot it's still my turn. Gosh, no, I will be a little weirdo, and I'll walk through the webs with my magic cape on, and I'll walk up the wall because I can walk on walls and ceilings.
You will provoke.
Okay, fair enough. I already said I was going to do it, so I won't take it back.
You're not gonna take it back. All right.
Nah.
17.
That hits.
You still have your illusions, right?
Yes.
You
I
have
have one
left.
Crapola. We gotta roll a 10 or higher.
Ah.
All right, it hits me. I can take it. Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Somebody
They rolled
patch him
max
up with
on
some
that one.
Flex Seal.
Alright, yeah, I need some Flex Seal for my skin.
Somebody hold his intestines in with some Flex Seal tape.
Well, if you come down here, I'll tape that up.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm like however high up on the wall I can get.
Yeah.
Maybe on the ceiling if I can reach it.
It's about a 10-foot tall ceiling. It's pretty high. It's pretty big. Pretty big room.
Yeah, I'm like Dracula-ing it. That's a verb.
Yes. I understand. I understand the imagery. All right.
I feel like I'm precariously hanging.
That's delicious turn.
Upside down.
Ryu, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna
Wait, Jacob.
Yeah.
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
This is gonna be
Hang on,
embarrassing.
Tiber! Going up! I'm so sorry. I forgot.
19. Okay. You do not fall out of the bag. All right, Ryu, it's your turn. Because you climb up there like, oh shit, I forgot about Tiber. Hold on.
I'm gonna continue wailing on this rock.
All right. I think you're talking, the one's a little bit more healthy. 24 definitely hits. Tiber is the Team Yoda right now.
And then I'm
Think
just
about
gonna
it.
use
Small
another
has
bonus action,
mystical
like after I
powers.
wail on it with my quarterstaff, I'm just gonna like punch it in the face with just one unarmed strike, so not a fury of blows.
All right. That does not hit.
It doesn't?
A 12 does not hit.
Okay. I miss.
All right.
And it takes 2 radiant damage.
Cool. 52. All right. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, it's me.
All right. That brings us to Tiber.
All right.
Oh, I have to pull up the character sheet because I'm in control of the mouse. That doesn't work.
Oh
Here you
no.
Here you go. Just take it. I'm gonna drink some beer.
Oh, that reminds me. Give me 1 second, guys.
Beer.
Oh, I forgot. I can actually add radiant damage to my hands. I should have been doing that. And the consumption. So it should be taking like it takes like a D8 radiant damage, dude.
Oh.
So I'm gonna roll another one in a minute. The DM's getting beer. So he took a hit from waifu. I didn't.
All right.
Here's an indication of how long of a day I've had. I totally got thrown off when he walked out of one screen and into the other.
What is this sorcery?
What is
That's a pretty good magic trick.
It's a
Is that
wormhole.
mirror image?
teleportation? What are you talking about?
I feel like I want to throw a detonation, which is basically a fireball, but that's a 20-foot explosion. Will that hit?
I'd
others?
say because you're kind of out of range, I think you probably just target it. You can fandangle it just to hit the both of them.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. So it's,
Okay.
You gotta
they
admit,
have-
this is kind of cool.
For the first one and for the second one. So the second one makes a save for half damage.
Okay.
The first rock is immolated. Like, it's done. It catches on fire and kind of shrieks and then falls over and is just burning. The other one is singed but still mostly unharmed.
Is it
Yeah.
still in the webbing, or did it move out of the webbing?
The webbing's gone now.
Oh, because of the flames.
because of the fire. Yes.
Good job, gnome.
But
You were
anyways,
asleep when I said, "Don't touch the webs."
I think that was before everybody got out of them, though.
yeah. Plus the rocks are like just like jumping over them. They're hopping over them like giant, oversized, angry crows. So
If they have a fly speed, they don't even worry about it, really. Anyway,
anyways, anything else,
they're
Tiber?
burnt up.
Nope, that's it for me.
Because he doesn't have to move.
I'm gonna
In a
just
backpack.
gonna keep holding on to this back.
Other than like firing telekinetic mind bullets at people, you're just like, yeah. All right. So the wall does not move at all, and it's just like gnashing teeth. Which brings us to Dr. Price.
Okay. I'm still going to keep shooting at the one that was hurt the worst. So I'm going to use.
Well, it's dead.
Oh, good.
Yeah, one
So
of them
it's
is
the one
dead.
it's the one that's in front of me now, right?
Yes.
All right, and so it's close enough that if I try to, I got to use short range attacks now.
Yes.
So I'm going to use shocking grasp on it,
Perfect. Roll
and
20.
that means that it gets no reaction, so I can now run away from it.
Let me just check here real quick. It's lightning damage. Okay.
Zip zap.
And then I will burn a first level spell to get some points back for later.
Alrighty. So you are now out of range of that. Bonus
One
action.
thing worked for me.
Alaris, you are now. The rock you were facing got burnt to a crisp. So there's one more rock left in the wall and the hag.
Let's stab the other one.
Yes, let's do it. 15
That's
does
15.
not hit.
Alright, next one. Nope, never mind.
14 does also not hit, unfortunately.
This is why we reckless, but we don't.
But we don't. Alright, so that other rock is going to go away from you and try to attack the gnome with all the burny stuff.
I got opportunity?
You do.
Let's do that. Hey!
17 does hit.
Oh.
You just have to wait till the enemy turns around.
Exactly. So it is basically going to like flap its wings and kind of get up level to you and like peck at you a bunch of times. So it's going to go after Tiber. 16 hit.
I think it does. I think my DC is 14.
See.
Yep, it hits.
And a 22 hits.
Yep.
Actually, I'll just do it all at once. It makes it easier.
Just makes it feel worse. Ooh, okay.
So you get
Could've
gnawed
been a lot
on for
worse.
about 20 points of damage.
28 pounds.
All right.
So I took 8 before.
Oh, okay. 8.
That brings us to
Then I used 5 more.
Yeah.
Whose turn?
You just cut out for a second, Nick.
no. I just stopped talking because I was thinking.
Oh, okay. I can't tell. Because we also can't see you. Like,
Okay, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. Anyways, yep, nope. So that brings us to Yulush.
So there's a rock next to us now because it's
Yes.
attacking Tiber.
Yeah.
All right, I'll turn to it and slash at it with the great sword.
Perfect. All right. Give her.
Hiya. What is that?
Nah, 8 does not hit.
All right, and then I will. Goodness. Can I? How high up are we?
10 feet or so.
You're only gonna take 1d6 damage if you fall, bro. Like, you want me to put you down on the ground? Tiber?
Just can
Yeah, sure.
Can I use my object interaction that I get to like take my backpack off and like drop it on the ground? Like,
Yeah. Just make a dexterity saving throw, and I'll see if you take damage or not.
Which one?
Tiber.
Okay.
It's to not land on your head.
It's my favorite thing.
I figured you might want to like.
You land on your head.
Ow.
1d6 damage, please.
Jesus Christ.
Actually-
you have to roll that damage, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling 2 damage.
Ow.
That's bad. Sorry, buddy.
Well played. Well played.
You're ouch.
Use dimension door to steal beer. Yes.
I can't think of a better use of that kind of power than to get snacked. And if you tell me that there's another one, I'm going to call you a liar.
What if you had Mage Hand? You could eat Cheetos without getting the orange stuff on your fingers.
That's true.
That is
Yeah.
brilliant.
And
Holy
I
shit.
that
just
is, of
thought
course,
of that.
the mage hand.
Oh, no.
I mean, you could also just use chopsticks, but Mage Hand's just a way lazier way of doing it.
Yeah.
Mage Hand, you can like grab and like shovel them in your mouth like an animal.
That's true.
Yeah.
The only way to
You
eat snack food.
Gaming.
All right.
You can keep playing World of
Um,
Warcraft while you eat your tacos.
So, Yelesh, you still have an action because it's still your turn.
No. I
you
slashed with
you
greatsword.
great sorted and then you did that. So it is
I'm-
that's
I'm
your
done
turn.
with you.
Sorry. So you're right. That is Ryu's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna continue wailing on the that I have been wailing on.
All right. Just keep going at him.
And this time I'm gonna remember to roll the extra radiant damage to my
Cool.
so quarterstaff.
All right. That hits.
Cool. I think it's let me just check real quick to see what the extra radiant damage is. Because they
It's
take
equal
the
to your
2
level.
just by being in my presence.
Yeah.
But it's also I have to remember that one.
It's equal to your level, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, I think so. Sterling to get action unleashed. I
What?
smell blah blah char things. I have the 10-foot radius and it takes that, but it's also that's damage of just being within my presence. And that's the 2 radiant damage it'll take. But it's like in addition, you deal extra radiant damage to 1 spell. Damage equals your level. So it's also taking an extra 5
Yeah.
radiant damage. So it's altogether with that tag, it's 5 radiant damage. And then I'm gonna do a bonus action for another unarmed strike.
So it's 9 bludgeoning magical plus 5 radiant.
Yes, and then an unarmed strike. Does 14 hit?
No. 14 does not.
Okay. And then it takes again another 2 of just being within my presence.
All right. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Tiber, it's your turn now.
That was quick.
Yeah. We're doing it. We're there's a lot going on here. The players are on one computer. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Are these things pretty strong?
We've been at this for 2 hours.
But
so
like
strong.
strength wise, they're pretty.
Yes,
Yeah,
strength-wise,
they
they're
have
quite
multi-attack.
strong.
Yeah. The hag hasn't done anything. She's just kind of like chilling there. I hit her with a guiding bolt. I nat 20 a guiding bolt on her, and it just kind of like, she just like shook it off. There's shit going on.
She has some kind of ward or something around her, I
Yeah.
believe.
Wasn't there a flaming skull somewhere?
We plunged.
We
that
totally
hill.
got rid of that, you guys.
We definitely solved that problem once and for all.
I remember you trying to leave, and you were like, "Oh wait,
Oh.
there's eyes."
Oh, I think that was the wall.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah,
living
yeah.
wall.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
all.
I'm casting this as a bonus action.
Okay.
So attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
And when they miss me with a melee, I can use a reaction to force them to attack themselves.
Nice.
Isn't that fantastic? Oops. Is it? I always forget the command. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cast Combustion on the one that just pecked me and
All right.
got dropped on. And cast it level 3. Oh, really? That's not right, is it?
That can't be right.
It does seem
That's-
very off.
That's what is going on. Oh, it's 14 plus
Another 2.
Oh.
plus another 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That makes a little bit more sense.
And it's a DC 16 con save.
He makes that.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
All right, so half
So it
damage.
takes half of that. Half
Yeah,
of that,
so
16 damage. So that's 8 damage, and then half of that.
I just remember I was supposed to make a con save for my suggestion spell when I took damage.
Whatever. We all forgot about it.
So maybe I'll play a rogue with my next character.
I thought you were gonna play someone with Dispel.
Well, that's not really good. What are the odds you use that trap twice on us?
I'm like, they wouldn't fall for it twice. Or would they?
More likely than you think.
I mean, I'm a DM. I would never use the same trap twice.
I'm a lazy DM. I'm gonna use it so many more times. Right.
Yeah, recycle everything.
Just recycle it. He wouldn't be stupid enough to do the same thing again.
No, the real question is, are the players stupid enough to fall for it twice? And in my experience, they typically are.
Yeah. All right. So that's Tiber. That's your move, which brings us to Dr. Price.
Okay. I'm going to use Scorching Ray 3 times.
Use it whenever.
One,
All right.
Nope.
Nope.
2,
Yep.
3.
Yep. So that's
And,
13 total damage. Okay.
All right, and then I'll burn another first level spell for sorcery points because I feel like eventually I'm going to find a use for them again.
All right.
And that's everything.
All right. Alaris, that brings us to you.
I am stabbing,
Yes.
Like always.
Stab.
but this time I'm going to do reckless.
You're gonna do reckless. Perfect.
Nice.
I am.
The time has come.
18 hits. 18 hits.
13 damage. And a 23. Look, see, it was meant to be.
23 hits.
15 damage.
So as you you just go all out, and on your backswing, you just cleave the head straight off of that rock, and it falls over. I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Stab one more time, just be sure.
You're pretty sure it's dead because on the backswing of that, you cleave its head from its body.
Alright. Since they're both dead, I'm going to run over to the hag
All right.
and check out what's going on over there.
You just notice the same shimmering force field. She seems in quite a lot of pain. Other than that,
Just gonna wave.
Stab the wall.
I just need to look
That's all I
at
can do.
one spell here real quick.
computer when I mean, let's be real. Andy is the most beautiful of us all.
Okay. I need. Holy shit. Alright.
This is gonna be good.
Am I gonna die?
So the hag kind of screams in anger as you see the sort of eldritch shield protecting her kind of just shatter. And she raises clawed fingers at you and just mutters evil eldritch words, and lightning forms at her hand and just jumps to you first, Alaris. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
With advantage.
With advantage.
17.
I think you're okay. Well, when I say okay, that's relative.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So Tiber, you're one.
Tiber needs to
Ryu.
roll a dex save.
1 second. Tiber's 1. Ryu's 2. Price is 3. Yalesh is 4. 1. Come on. 4. 2.
Okay.
You all need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. So this is Ryu's.
23, you make it.
Okay, and this one is going to be Tiber's. He has his to query, so. Ooh.
5.
Yeah, that's Tiber. Oh, Tiber, you have a 20.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that nat 20.
You're going to use that nat 20? That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll never use it for attacking, so.
Yeah.
So, there was one other person who was supposed to make a save.
I think that was me.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
I,
one.
I was
2,
waiting
and
for
4.
everybody else to get settled.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't throw at my own channel.
You know, it's okay. I have, the whole strength of the grave thing. I might survive this.
Yeah?
Might.
Ah!
Okay.
43 lightning
double check
damage,
strength
half
of the
as much on a
grave.
successful save.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Everybody gonna die tonight.
I get to make a charisma save against 5 plus damage. I am unconscious.
I am also unconscious.
I'm
I'm
not
unconscious.
I'm not even gonna roll.
Are you
How much
unconscious?
damage did you took? 21. Yeah, so it would be a
Actually,
26
I felt my
save. No,
ankle.
you can't make that unless your charisma is like +6 and you roll a nat 20.
Well, if you roll a nat 20, you succeed anyways.
Okay.
You can always roll to hope for a nat 20, but...
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna see
yeah.
if this was all right. Yeah, it is a charisma save plus 5. No, wait, the DC is 5 plus damage. Really? I need to have a talk with the dice gods. Okay, I'm unconscious.
I am also unconscious.
Does that mean everyone except for Jammy's down?
Yes.
The barbarian's up, right?
Nope, I am down.
Yeah.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ!
I would have said I should have drank some of the potions, but even that would, my cap was 32.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nothing just
I assume that was going to get you, like...
Yeah.
I thought all of you who made the save were going to be okay, but yeesh.
Look at how many times I walked out of battle unscathed. Not even touched.
Is that the end of her turn?
Yes.
Who's after her?
Well, you're the only person who's up.
Yeah, but they gotta make death saves.
Oh,
They gotta
right.
make death saving throws.
No, but
Mhm.
you're first up
Oh, I am. Okay.
after her. Yeah.
In that case, I shall
Just
Run
get
away.
somebody
Run
up.
away!
walk across the ceiling until I'm standing over Dr. Price, and then I'll jump down. Do I need to make a save or anything?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, and then I will use my bonus action to administer a potion, or
Yes.
an action.
Bonus is fine.
Bonus action.
I would
Alright,
say
so
you
I
could
will
even.
administer a healing potion.
I would say if you wanted to, you could even use the rest of your turn, movement, and action to give a potion to someone else.
And I can also
Okay.
use my healer feat to bring people back at 1.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting you up first, my
Okay,
friend.
good plan. Good plan.
So yeah, I'm getting him up first, and then I'll go to Tiber and administer a potion to him.
Because we all know
shaking
that
his
I'm going to
head.
be
No,
honorable.
you do the most damage out of all of us.
No. Trust me, you don't want to do that. Trust me.
Okay. Then I will go to the barbarian. Sorry, Ryu. And administer a potion to that gentleman.
All
Is
right.
Dr. Price an excuse to touch me?
God.
What, that's a 2d4 plus 4 plus 2.
1d4 plus 4.
For a healing potion, it's 2d4.
Is it 2d4? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 4. I keep thinking it's 1d4 plus 4.
It's 2.
Which doesn't make any sense why it's 2d4.
I don't know. I hardly ever hand those out to my players. I'm like,
Yeah.
Your mom gave me that.
no,
Okay,
super stingy.
that puts me back at 7.
I need Hey, I'm a 10.
Wow, nice. All right. All right, so
That's my
that
turn.
is your turn, Elash. Ryu, you need to make yourself a death throw.
Okay, death save.
Death save.
I just need to make a 10 save.
I think you should just be able to do it on your character sheet.
Yeah, no. I know. I'm just doing the math.
Okay.
I have to get my character sheet up. Okay, death save.
One fail.
I'm going. Oh, I want to see if that actually makes a difference. Hold on a second. I have a thing called Favored by the Gods. Let me check. What? I lost my character sheet again.
It's like your celestial stuff.
It's a celestial sorcerer. Yeah.
If you
let me
fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Yeah.
This is
I'm gonna
technically a
roll-
saving throw.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll 2d4 and add it.
So you basically just have to get 5 or more.
Yeah. Perfect.
There you go.
Nice.
One success.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so you are not dead, which brings us to Tiber.
I'm lucky that I am wearing my parafrit of healing,
Yes,
And I
you
get-
are wearing your parapad of healing.
and I get stabilized.
That's right. I forgot you had that. Lucky you. It came into handy. So you are now
Yeah.
stabilized.
Okay.
What's stabilized means you're basically up with 1 HP.
Yep, 1 HP.
Okay, I think that counts as just like your turn as being stabilized.
Probably.
Yeah,
That I mean that can be a house rule. Stabilize just means you're not dying.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're still unconscious.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
say
don't
you're down, but you're not dying. Like you're just at 0. You're unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need to make any death
You don't need to
saves.
make any saves. I think
Yeah.
I'll give you essentially a minute of unconsciousness before you regain with 1 HP if no one brings you around.
I don't want to be the rules Nazi.
Yeah, I don't
I
care.
just want everybody in this dungeon to die.
It's, if I wanted you to die, I would have killed you guys already easily.
Probably.
Mr. Price!
Okay.
Dr. Price.
Dr. Price, I
Yeah,
apologize.
doctor, because it's going to come in really handy when I go over and bring Ryu back to 1 hit point.
You didn't go to
Cool.
evil medical school to be called Mr.
Yes. And I if you don't already have a healing potion, I will put one in your hand.
Thanks. I think I have some, but I'll
Okay,
take the
then
one
I will-
anyway.
Then I will keep them for now.
Okay. Like we all had healing potions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used any of mine. I just don't. Yeah.
Then I will use the healing potion on me with my bonus action
All right.
to get. Ooh, nice.
There you go.
I am up to acceptable levels for me. Okay, that's everything I can do with this turn.
All right, Alaris, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and use my bonus action to rage again because I went down,
Yep.
and then I'm going to hit this hag in the goddamn face.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Reckless, because she
Reckless.
hurt me.
Giver.
Natural fucking 20.
God damn.
Right
Gonna
as
see
we
me
need it.
rolling natties.
That's 27 damage right there.
Wow.
And looky here, I have a second attack. 19
Nice.
for 10.
Nice.
So much damage.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Don't hit me.
Can he stay? Can we keep him?
Who's by the wall?
Well, none of us.
The
Because
living
the
wall?
wall stopped
Dr.
moving.
Price was closest to it.
Yeah, but he moved his 10 feet to come heal me.
I'm
Yes.
going to say Ryu and Dr. Price. The wall advances enough not to where it can attack you, but you are in essentially attack of opportunity range now.
Okay.
So if you leave without disengaging, you will provoke from the wall.
Okay.
Because your compulsion got broken.
Yeah.
Now it is her turn.
This is the most worried I've ever been for us ever.
How do I just cast it?
Surprised we lasted this long, to be honest with you.
I know.
It's just let me cast it. I don't know how I can.
Is it asking you to what level it is? Maybe.
No, it just
behind
keeps
it?
popping up the level. It won't like it just keeps doing the spell list, right?
Oh darn! Guess you can't use it.
Okay, whatever.
What spell is it? Or like, I mean, you don't have to tell, but I might know what it is.
You're
Uh,
DMing a bunch of DMs. So like, what spell is it?
Alaris, are you wearing metal armor?
No, I am not wearing armor.
You're not wearing armor because you are a barbarian.
Yeah, naked barbarian.
That's all right. So she is going to attack you.
She does have advantage because I reckless.
That's true. Does an 18 hit you?
It does.
Because you don't have the email, it doesn't count.
You take 8 lightning damage and you cannot make
So good.
reactions until next turn.
Cool.
All right.
2 HP.
God. I would have been kind of happy
I have a bunch of little
if that had
ones
knocked you out again. It
upstairs.
just would have been funny.
So good.
Like you set up, you're like, I'm alive! I'm dead.
That's 5e in a nutshell.
I can
I'm up,
see.
I'm down, I'm up,
I
I'm
can
down.
fight. Which brings us to Yelesh. It is now your turn.
Oh goodness. I'm going to. How far away am I? Oh, I'm like right next to the hag now because I attacked or I healed the barbarian, right?
Yes,
And
you're
he's next,
right next to the hag. Yeah.
All right, so I will move away from her She can attack me if she needs to.
I see you're fine.
Okay, I'll back up 30 feet. Or no,
No.
how far is the... I don't want to back into the wall. So how far is the wall from me?
25 feet or so.
Okay, so I'll back up 20 feet so I'm just out of the wall's reach.
Yeah.
It might hit me this... or no, wait, hold on. I got a plan, actually. I had a plan in my head. I'm standing next to the hag. I back up 15 feet.
Yeah.
I cast Eldritch Blast. Bang,
Yes.
bang. And I'm going to use Grasp of Hadar if one of them hits to pull her 10 feet closer to me. I don't
Are
think
those
either one
the-
of those hit.
Are those the attack rolls?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Then no.
I'm distracted.
Then no. You're like pa nothing.
That's what I do when I cast them. Do the finger guns. Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna look really disappointed and try again next time.
All
Next
right.
week.
Ryu, it is now your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna take this moment to take one of those fucking. Can I just take both? I'm gonna take both of my hands, pull out 2 potions, and guzzle them.
I'm gonna say that would be your full turn minus whatever movement you want to do.
Okay, that's fine because I'm still like it's not gonna be a bonus. Can I just do it as one action?
Yeah, I'll let you do it as your full action. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 2d4 plus 4, right?
Yeah, that's for 1.
Okay, so this is for 1. Sweet. And then 2d4 plus 4. Sweet. So, nice.
That went as well as it could.
I went as well. I mean, it could have gone slightly better.
Can you
And then I'm
please,
going
About 4
to
points better.
can you please just roll me a quick 1d100?
a 1d100.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
51.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Okay. And then I am going to use my last key point to disengage away from this wall. And I'm assuming I had to use 20 feet to get up because I was prone from being knocked out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move 20 feet away from this wall, essentially by Yelesh.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. That brings us to Tiber. You are still unconscious, I believe. Yeah. So you're unconscious for another 2 turns unless someone shakes you up.
What am I dreaming about?
You're dreaming about you're having like a really weird trip from like all the leftover mushrooms in your system that you had to lick. all the weird ooze and stuff you had to lick in the forest. You're having like a through the looking glass Wizard of Oz kind of nonsense dream.
Is he having a cactus juice moment?
Yeah. Your spirit animal is a coyote voiced by Johnny Cash. So, all right. That brings us to the wall. Who is that next to? Who is within range of the
Dr.
wall?
Price!
Dr. Price! Dr. Price, the wall attacks! Finally, it gets its first victim.
After 2.5 hours.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's a wall. How much damage could it possibly do?
Oh.
You were almost a Jill sandwich. You are a Jill sandwich, bro.
Oh. Just remember, I have 2 left.
Do we want to use that to help our friend
I have
Price?
2 nat 1s left.
What health are you at?
Price.
You're only at like 10, less than 10 health.
No, I've used some potions, so I'm up just over halfway. I'm at about 19.
We don't know how hard this thing hits, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, I haven't used very many, so I don't feel at all bad when I say I'm using one.
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
Are you going to use
It's your
it?
body.
Yes, I'm using one.
Okay. All right. So you just nope out of that. You miss those giant gnashing teeth. This is like a
Yeah.
mimic on steroids, by the way. All right. So that brings us to Olaris. It is now your turn.
I am once again going to stab the hag.
Are you
Stab
going
that bitch, Olaris.
Are you going to
Oh.
use
Did we skip my turn?
Oh, that's right. Sorry, it is your turn,
Okay.
Dr. Price. I'm very sorry about that.
I am
No
not
worries.
going to stab the hag at this
Uh,
point.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my healer's kit to get Tiber up. So you have 5 points,
All right, Tiber is now awake.
and
What's up, tiny
I
friend?
will.
Where'd you go?
I'll use another healing potion on myself.
So
that's
many
good.
healing potions, jeez.
You also
And-
get an additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice too. From that, is that right? What it says there? So he gets more than 5, right?
Oh, guys, I have been doing this wrong. My apologies. Yes.
Whoa,
That's-
so you get 10.
5, yeah. So you get 5
Yeah.
more.
I will. I'll adjust that to. So yeah, cool.
We're all the same
Where's
levels.
up Have 10
Yeah.
hit points.
Yeah, I'll fix that so that it'll start, providing more points. So
I
everybody
just
should be
noticed.
slightly
I never
healthier.
knew that.
It is
Yeah.
a great day for Tiber, and therefore
Okay. I can't disengage because I've used everything, but all the same, I'm running from this wall.
Oh, you're gonna run from it? Okay.
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Ah!
Karma.
The gods
Luck
favor
that
us
on
on
that
this
one.
day. Gosh, we're cutting it close, guys.
Damn. All right. Alaris, it's now your turn.
Stab that bitch.
Yes.
Reckless. Die.
Yes.
16.
No.
Fuck.
Ah.
Do it again. 25.
Yes!
That shit works.
Yes.
9.
9
Good
damage.
enough.
All right.
And you know what? I have 2 hit points, so I'm running away. And she has disadvantage on her opportunity attack.
All right. Well, she's gonna try anyways. I think it's
Please
just
don't kill me.
no.
That does not hit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother rolling the second one.
I am running as far the fuck away from her as possible, but not next to the wall.
I would like to say that I want you to get
Is
a
it
nat
cr-
1.
yeah,
Yeah, and I'm gonna put hosting things on here, my channel, and I demand you roll that now, just in case, just to see if it happens.
wait, what?
So she's at disadvantage, so I want to see if she critically fails
Okay.
Why is she at disadvantage?
No.
because he's a barbarian.
She
Oh,
should be
no.
at advantage.
No, because I'm a totem eagle
Yeah.
spirit, whatever. So while I'm raging, opportunity attacks have disadvantage.
But it would cancel out because you reckless attack. So it'd just be a normal attack roll.
That's true.
Does she get that on her turn?
You still miss.
Oh, okay, well, it's still
Sorry,
13
I'm a
to do
rules
that.
Nazi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Apparently.
Nazi. We
I
just
am
want a
working
really good
to the
show.
wall.
I'm
It's-
just here to have
Like,
fun.
this
I'm
is
just
It's
telling
so-
personal
still a
attacks.
no.
There are actually people watching us right now. I'm just
Sorry.
saying.
All right.
Jesus.
They're
So
not
it's
helping us
it's
by
now
giving us natties by paying us to win, but they are watching.
it's now
Alright,
the hag's turn.
Away from me.
Yoshi Gaming, cough cough. No.
I know. And I've stopped myself most of the time. I apologize.
All that into the healing potion. I'm also sorry for this, Dr. Price, because the hag kind of reaches into her robes and pulls out essentially like this glowing sphere of what looks like bottled lightning, and just kind of
Okay.
thrusts it towards you. So lightning bolt
Can I
cracks.
catch it?
As a lightning bolt cracks through, who's she gonna target? 2 of you. Dr. Price. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Tiber. I need you to roll dexterity saving throws, please.
Poor Seaver. You know
I have
him.
done a lot of good. I deserve this.
He makes it.
I think Dr. Price is going to become a good man.
Teaver does not make this.
If you die, you're rolling the cleric.
Oh my god!
I think I'm crispy now.
Teaver gets shaken and baked by that lightning bolt. Dr. Price, I believe that's what? 33 divided by 2 is
16.
16? Yeah, 16 points of lightning damage.
I am so glad I've been chugging potions.
And Teaver
back down the hall.
Teaver is back down and extra crispy this time. So that is the hag's turn. The rest of you manage to like jump to the side of that. Actually, one other person takes damage from that. And they get to roll a saving throw.
Wait.
And they also take 33 points of damage. Wow!
Who- Oh, okay. I'm assuming it was the wall.
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine
Who
with
in the
that.
world has -2 dexterity?
All right, so that's just for the saving throw. It's just because like it's a giant wall. What's it supposed to fucking dodge to?
Yeah.
That brings us to Yelesh.
I'm going to try to do the same thing I did before and hopefully hit her with one of these Eldritch Blasts. Comes the first one.
That does not
is that-
hit, unfortunately.
Ah, yes, she has a high AC. Here comes the second one.
Also not hit,
Okay.
unfortunately.
In that case,
I missed that. What did we just got? Valdrin gifted 1 sub to Spider Jelly.
Aw.
You need to choose who rolls that Wild Magic Surge.
Oh, I want it.
You want the Wild Magic Surge right
Of course,
now?
I
or-
want it.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so roll
Well,
a
as I'm casting the
D10,000
Eldritch Blast.
real quick here.
Thank you, Val.
You're welcome. I mean, I
Let's
just
see.
lost $2. Fine. I wanted to see if this helped.
I hope this makes everything worse.
Oh,
I don't see
goodness.
how that's
It's-
possible.
Oh, it's
10,000?
possible. D10,000.
Possible.
All right.
9,
How's
6,
it?
15. That's usually pretty
That
good.
could be
The
good.
higher it is.
That's really high.
That's super high.
I think it's like one of the
96.
highest I've seen.
Yeah.
Can you just roll again? That's super lame.
Yeah. It's very lame. It doesn't do anything.
Okay. Try this one more time.
I mean, I could make a pool.
Oh, wow.
Here.
789. All right.
So high.
Why can't my attack rolls be this high?
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, but that's just her.
Oh. No,
That's
that works. That's for pretty much all of you casters,
Not me.
except for Teaver. All right,
Because being dead has its advantages.
that's perfect. I love that. So from now on, no speech can be heard in this immediate area. All other sounds are unchanged.
Oh.
So you guys
I am
cannot
so
talk
glad
to
I
each
got my
other.
sorcery points back.
You cannot do verbal parts of spells. So if a spell is verbal, you cannot cast it.
Cat.
That sucks.
Gotcha. I think I have this big ass sword.
Kill another.
But yeah, I think that happened after your last 2 Eldritch Blasts fizzled out.
Okay, well then I'll in that case I will get up in the face of said witch so that I can be flanking her with Varys.
All right. And that's your turn then.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Ryu.
Ryu? You can't hear her screaming, but she's screaming. As she's just gonna fucking charge this hag.
All right.
He's all that's left, right? The rocks are gone.
No, the wall's still there.
The wall's still there, but the rocks are gone.
Yeah, the rocks.
Okay.
The rocks.
Yeah, she's going after this fucking hag.
Yes.
And she's gonna jump into the fucking air. She's gonna come down with a freaking quarterstaff.
Well, you're at advantage, so it hits.
Okay. For 8.
8.
And
all
then
right.
I'm gonna unarmed strike with a foot. So I can do that as a bonus action.
It hits.
For that much.
5. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right.
So I'm in her face now.
Yes.
I can't do because I fainted. Like my radiant consumption is gone.
Yes. And do you have any more key points for a last strike?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but I got out of the fucking that demon wall, so it's not unfortunate.
Tiber. I guess you're stabilized now.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're not dead, but you are very crispy.
I am invincible. I
Dr.
cannot be
Price.
killed.
Wait, you moved away from the wall, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You ran.
You ran. I think
And he got
everyone's
a nat 1 trying to hit me.
everyone is now 15 feet at most away from the wall.
Okay.
Because there's now like less than 20 feet of room left. All right.
All right.
It's your turn then, Dr. Price.
Okay. See, I thought ahead for this one. I'm using a sorcery point to give myself subtle spell so that I can start throwing scorching rays at the hag.
Miss. Hits.
Okay.
As you fire those last couple of scorching rags, slam into the hag and she crumples to the ground like smoldering on fire. Pretty sure she's dead. I think about 90% sure.
Someone cut her head off just to be safe.
Good job, Doctor.
I think
I
I
told
might
you he
become a
was an
good man
exorcist.
after this.
Is the wall still?
Yes, the wall is still there.
God damn it.
Alaris, it is now your turn.
Well, I guess I'm stabbing a wall.
Go for it!
You know, let's make this fucking reckless too.
Let's do this reckless attack. Recklessly attack this wall.
23.
That hits.
Because you absolutely positively have to kill that wall.
I have to. Have to do it.
For
15.
slashing damage? Alright.
Wait, did we kill the hack?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
The
I'm,
doctor scorching rayed it to death.
and now I'm hacking at a wall.
Alright. 20 hits. 14 as well.
You exercised the ghost.
Alright. Dead. Yalesh, it's now your turn.
Okay, let's see. Since she died, I think I get some hit points back. Let me see about this. Cursed target dies, you gain hit points equal to your warlock level. So I gain 8 hit points.
There you go.
And I will, since we know that the wall has a hard time dodging things, I will go ahead and throw a coin at it. It's a very high velocity. Use a catapult.
Can you use that?
It's like skipping a stone. You just gotta really.
Can you use catapult?
Yeah, I have 2 first level spell slots left.
We can't talk.
Oh, let me check my components.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was verbal or not.
That is yes, that's a great question. I forgot.
I hate
it is
that I have to
purely
remind
somatic.
you.
It is purely somatic, so you're a-okay to use that.
Chucking that stone, that's a DC 14 dex save. Or it's not a stone, it's a coin.
Well, it doesn't make that one, obviously.
I'm down 2 silver, but it's worth.
So how much?
I'm sure we can find some copper coins.
Oh, I'm sorry,
for using as
3d8.
ammo.
So let me roll.
3d8 damage,
That's
and
all
what
it is.
it's bludgeoning, isn't
Bludgeoning. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Come on.
For 8 bludgeoning damage?
How average?
How average?
It's less than average, really.
Alright, that's fine though.
That's my turn.
That
I'm
is
back
your
against
last
the wall.
Ryu, it is now your turn.
Uh-oh. It's your
My
turn.
turn? Okay, I'll get in a second. Hey,
Just a second.
giving you the...
I know. We're like so close.
Okay.
This went on for a little bit longer than I expected, but we're so close to being done, guys.
Where is my thinking about... Okay, it's my turn, and it's just this fucking wall left.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna hit it in the face with my fucking stick.
Alright.
Like, she's gone like full weapon mode now. She like the monster woke up, not Ryu. I'll put it to you this way.
A 10 does not hit.
Okay, but it's okay because I'll just follow up with strike. Bonus action.
That hits.
Kidoki.
For 8
For
bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright. Tiber, did anyone bring you back up? Stabilize you yet? No. Okay.
Yeah.
You're still unconscious. This is getting aggravatingly common. You might have a very small, slight case of just a little teeny bit of major brain damage at this point. Dr. Price. Actually, no, sorry. It's the wall's turn. Who's attacking the wall? Ryu.
I just attacked the wall.
Ryu and Ilaris are both attacking the wall. Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Nah, man. I mucked my way out of there. I did shit at whatever's coming at me. Like,
Alright. Alright. Then that brings us back to Dr. Price.
Okay, I'm double checking my healer's kit, my healer's feat. It says that a creature can't regain health points more than like once per short or long rest, but it doesn't say that I should still be able to stabilize him at 1 HP.
You can stabilize him, but you can't heal him.
Yes.
So you can stabilize him at 1 HP and he'll be back up.
Yes. So I'm going to do that.
Alright.
And I'm going to save my health, my potions, because I'm hoping we can take out a wall.
Alright. That's fair.
That's everything.
Alright. Ilaris, it's now your turn.
Stabbing that wall recklessly.
Recklessly!
So good luck.
Mr.
22.
Gorbachev, tear down this wall. 15, so yes.
And
All
then
right.
25.
And yes. You kill this. You tear down this wall.
Thank
You go into
God.
it like you hack into it last couple times, and it gives out this like, I don't know, almost like cow like bellow of pain, and it just kind of like, it doesn't crumble so much as it starts like melting from the top, and like semi dissolves into like just blackish ooze and stuff. It's really quite gross and smells awful.
Yeah,
But
it's really
Seaver,
good.
you should try. What does that taste like?
Tiber, you should lick
Tiber, what does it taste like?
it.
Slightly metallic.
I can
hint
still
of
bring
sulfur.
you back. I've got another 20 uses on these health kits I started with.
Okay, so that is it, you guys. That was the last enemy fallen.
We're gonna do some role play next time.
Yes.
Okay.
I would just like to finish it up real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to railroad you guys just a little bit, just so we can wrap this up super fast.
Jacob left.
So going to where the hag was by her tables full of just bric-a-brac and totems and stuff. Lying next to her corpse on the floor is that ball of sort of like bottled lightning, essentially. It's just like it's a small glass globe almost, and you just see occasional bolts of lightning shoot into it and like bounce off the inside.
I'll inspect
Dr.
this.
Price, as you go to pick it up,
Oh no.
you're basically stuck like in electric shock, right? You can't let go of it. And the bracelet that the hag gave you starts to glow red hot, burning into your arm until the globe itself actually just shatters in your hand. And there's a huge blast of power, and all of you are knocked prone. As essentially this huge swirl of lightning just hovers in midair before it shoots out up the staircase. And yeah, so you guys are just like, well, that was weird.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Dr. Price's arm is severely burnt. The bracelet, despite the bracelet having essentially melted off his arm, it's just like a little, like, almost like sunburn kind of scald. You're relatively unharmed.
I'm mostly annoyed because I was supposed to become a god.
Right? On the table, throughout all the disgusting totems of the hag, there is a very finely made elvish cloak, an extremely sharp sword with a skull on the pommel covered in tiny spikes, a finely crafted statue of a silver eagle, a just extremely fashionable purple hat, just perfectly tilted up to one side with a long white feather out the side, and a long oaken staff fashioned into the shape of a lightning bolt, similar to the one you saw in the last cave.
Which is what I hold on to, right? That's my magical quarterstaff.
That's right. Similar to that one, not quite as long or sturdy.
Okay.
Like a miniature version of that, essentially.
A hat of pimping, Spirit says.
Yes, that's essentially what it is.
Clearly, our new elf friend needs that.
A hat of straight pimping. I will reveal to you on Discord the effects of these magical items. We're going to wrap up the session real quick here. Obviously, all of you have definitely earned the level from that fight. Congratulations, you've essentially released the powers of Talos, stopped this hag's evil plot, and yeah, you didn't die. So
we didn't, by some miracle of the gods.
You came so close.
I have 2 hit points.
But anyways, we're going to wrap this up. This has been episode 7 of the Slay Team, and we're just going to go around and we are going to flog whatever we're working on next. And we will start with our newest player.
Hi. You can find me on Twitter at Alan Devich. That's ALLENDEVICH. I am also on the Prison Palace podcast. We're an all LGBTQ D&D podcast. Episode 5 releases tomorrow. And that's all I do. I'll be on Scraticus Academy on Wednesday for a one-shot.
Sweet. Always go to the Scraticus Academy, you guys. It's a great place. I love it. That's how I was able to pull up Alan. I went to Scrat. I was like, I need to play it right now, and he's
Oh,
like,
hi,
okay.
Okay, Alan.
So yeah, thank you,
Next-
Alan, for joining us.
Thank you, Alan, for coming in last minute and saving our bacon.
That was fun.
And next we have Jamie.
Yeah, I don't have anything to plug, but I had a lot of fun. I for one, am a big fan of just like some gritty combat every now and again with D&D. Like I don't mind just sitting here for a couple of hours and rolling attack rolls and stuff, and not necessarily role playing. I like that too,
Yeah.
but it's fun to just kill some monsters, even if it takes a long time. So I really enjoyed this session. I got to use a lot of cool spells and my web that didn't really affect anything, and it was kind of an up and down combat, and I think you did a really good job DMing it. So
Thank you.
I appreciate you let me be a part of this. It's always fun.
Thank you. Do you have anything to flog today?
Nah.
Nah. All right, so next up is Andy.
Oh, I honestly gotta tell you, man, I needed this type of combat. I have not had a good fight in far too long, and Victor might have to become a good man because he did his best after he healed everybody else. It probably won't happen, but he'll at least have to consider it. You can find me at Wart Films around the internet. I got some links here. I've got my own D&D game coming up next Sunday. I think it's about time my players fought a big bad monster. So, I'm going to railroad them into that fight soon because I want to kill them off. But I've also got some videos up on YouTube that aren't D&D related. There's a handful of them.
All right, and we have Val, our channel owner here.
Hi, Nick. As always, I love you in your face and everything about your body. But I also love the way that you. I file taxes with you. I really as always, you create encounters and fights that you really have to work for. You just don't pull any punches, and I love that. I loved how I was like, oh, I'm about to die. What character do I have for this? I'm gonna make a paladin.
I'm glad I brought extra character sheets.
That's why there's a whole thing of backup characters. And as always, you guys, I'm Valdrian. This is my channel. We do Dungeons and Dragons every other Saturday and Monday. On top of I'm playing Final Fantasy IX right now because I'm a nerd. Also, we have officially made all of our sub goal tonight, I believe.
That's true, we did.
So next Saturday we will be talking to Myron, and hopefully we'll have a cosplay stream while we're playing D&D. So catch us for that. But yeah, come and hang out. Hit follow if you enjoy. Also, if you are having a good time here and you want to get into my Discord, send me some DMs. I'll get you into my Discord. Because we're starting to work on Extra Life. I got all of my Dungeon Masters for Extra Life, and they're building their sessions. And September 1st, I'm going to have signups just from my Discord for Extra Life. And then October 1st, we're going to extend that. So if you want to get in on those 24-hour D&D Extra Life sessions, send me a DM, and I'll invite you to my Discord.
All right. And lastly, I am Slowpool. I am your DM here. You can find me here, Twitch. Occasionally I stream. I'm going to be one of the DMs on Val's Extra Life. We're going to be running the second episode of the All Kobold game. It's going to be amazing.
No.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. It's awful. It's horrific. There is no sense being made anywhere, and it is great. So I hope to see you there. And again, everyone, thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us tonight. This has been the Slay Team. We will hopefully see you not this coming up Monday, but the following Monday.
Yeah,
we have
real quick, we're going to do a raid, though.
Episode 8.
So let me find somebody to raid.
Yeah.
Real quick before we sign off.
Val's going to find someone for us to raid.
There's always somebody to raid.
Mm-hmm.
Always somebody. Let's see real quick. A girl with a spoon's doing in real life. Y'all can all talk about how great we are, so it's
All
fine.
right. I was going to change OBS here real quick. Well, sort of. I'm going to go. I don't have any nat ones anymore, so suck it.
I usually go for D&D streams, but nobody's doing D&D this late. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid my bro Zista. He's playing World of Warcraft right now, so that's as close to D&D as we can get, at least 4E. We're going to raid that, and everybody can wave goodbye.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you very much. And
See-
we'll see you all 2 Mondays from now. All right.
See ya.
Bye.